in the morning. Let me repeat. It is 5:30 in the morning. At least sugar is look, I'm wedged in between. Anyway, my name's Kiki. This is Nomadic Kitty. Welcome to my channel. And we're going to watch the BTS come back live. I if I can get it together. So we're gonna I'm gonna see if this is going to work out for me. Hello everybody. Let's see. Hello, Lisa. What's up, Lisa? I don't know many people that's gonna be up, but this is what we're gonna do, Lisa. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let everybody gather around and come on in. Gather around, everybody. Gather around, gather around. Hello, Ann. Gather around. It starts in 30 minutes here. It is 5:30 something in the morning. Hello, everybody. I am not a morning person. I hit the snooze button about 10 damn times, but that's okay. Hello. Some of y'all didn't pull the all nighter. Who didn't pull the all nighter? Because I know some of y'all it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Jasmine. I have a background. I'm in good hands tonight. I'm in good hands this morning. My daughter has horse camp at let's see, we gotta leave around 9 o'clock. So I am not a morning person. Look, I don't even I'm not a morning. I normally get up this early when my kids are in school, but I am not a morning person. It's crazy. Mornings. This comeback has worn me out, y'all. Like the time zone is what's wore me out. It's not the you love the background? I know, right? Yup. Let me let y'all see that real quick. Oh yeah. Sorry, JK. It's okay. Um, you stayed up all night hoping someone would record it. You're like, I stayed up all night. I'm gonna watch it on the screen, and then I have my laptop right here with my headphones, so I can listen to it because I can't put the sound in here because then YouTube will shut down my live stream. Don't cover up on JK. I know JK. I don't mean to cover up. He's too fine to be covered up. I can't help it, JK. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. It's all right. You're a little too young for me. No, I'm just kidding. You're a little too young for me. You're a little, you know. Um, so yeah, as I try to get things situated, because I woke up late. I was supposed to get up at 5 and start like doing things, but I was like 5 o'clock came and I'm like, and then I hit my snooze and I'm like, it's like, come on, girl, get up, get it together, girl. And I was like, so anyway, unfortunately or fortunately for y'all, there will not be a live stream tonight. I did a 4 hour live stream the other day when they did the release of Swim, and then also we watched the studio notes. And so now I'm gonna watch this live. When the documentary come out, we're gonna watch that on the 27th live as well. But I will not be doing a K-pop live stream tonight. I need Mama needs some sleep. I'm tired. You don't have Netflix either? Girl, you said you have to get it. Like, I don't know. I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, I gotta get some rest. Like I've been posting. Um, and let me bring up my Patreon is Nomadic Kitty for those of you who are there. I know some of you guys are already there. But like I post things and respond to things all day. Like some of y'all are like, what they're like, what is happening? But I post more things there than I do on here. But I'll still do my videos. I have a review coming up Monday and Tuesday. I will do a review. I got 4 videos to do tomorrow. To today and tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I got a busy day today because again, it's spring break, y'all. Like I was on vacation for like 4 days, and that kind of set me back, but it's fine. It's iced coffee this morning. Yes, Katina, I will do a whole video about the backlash. There are various points of backlash, and I will address the main ones. And some of them are understandable, a lot of them are silly. So, yes, I will do a whole video talking about this album and the reaction and the backlash and what do I think about the backlash points, because I've been reading nonstop about the backlash because I want to know what people are in Korea are saying or whatever. Yo, you knew those come back. Oh yeah, they coming. They coming. Oh God, they're coming. Lord Lisa, they came. Like I was talking about it yesterday on my Patreon. I was posting some of the things that they were saying, and people were amazed, shocked, upset. I was like, y'all don't be upset. I'm laughing. Like I read things and some of the things are really absurd. I'm just like, what? And then some of the things that I read, I'll be like, okay, they got a point. So yeah. So I'm gonna talk about the backlash and the things that people are saying in Korea versus people are saying internationally. So that's gonna be a video. That's all I can say. Cause some of the stuff I'm just like, what the like really? Yeah, So and some of the stuff I'm just kind of like, okay, I see their point. Cause I try to stay objectionable, but most of the stuff is just stupid. I mean, I didn't heard everything from JK's nose job to I'm just reading this like, why am I reading that people are gossiping about whether JK got his nose done or not? And I'm just like, what does this have to do with anything? Water is wet in other news. I'm just like, okay, I thought we all agreed that K-pop people get I'm like, this is I cannot believe in 2026 that getting that in South Korea of no, I take it back. Hold on. Let me take it back. In K-pop, because in South Korea, especially if you live in Seoul, everybody get work done. Everybody get work. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people in Seoul get work done. It's not a secret. It's like people giving out facial treatments for graduation presents. Like I tell people that. Do y'all know that? Like in South Korea, it's getting work done is like a rite of passage almost. Especially in Seoul. Like if you have enough money, you're a middle class, upper middle class family. Getting facial things done is something that you give as a birthday gift or a graduation gift to your child or your niece and nephew. It's not a big deal. Like people talk about it all the time. People like, oh girl, I'm finna get, I'm finna go get my double eyelid surgery. Like it's not a secret. But for some reason in K-pop, people are like, ew. Why is this a thing in K-pop? Because in Korean society, it's not a taboo to go get work done. It's just something that everybody does. Like you'll talk to people and they be like, ooh, you know what you should do? And they will recommend. They were like, let me recommend a good surgeon or a place. Beauty treatments are one of the biggest industries besides entertainment in South Korea. But for some reason in K-pop, people be like, "Oh my God, JK got no it worked up." Like, me and Jennifer was like, "Okay, water's wet." Next, I would assume before the comeback that they would get work done. That's just kind of part of. I don't understand why in K-pop it's a thing. Like they talk about it, and I'm just like, what? I, okay. I was just like, but in regular society, y'all be getting work done and nobody cares. And y'all talk about it. It's not like it's taboo. I had somebody online try to tell me, well, people in South Korea, I like people in South Korea. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I had my friends are like, oh, girl, we know a place. I got the best person. My mama go there. My mom and them go there. Girl, I got a good, when you come to South Korea, man, I got a good doctor. I'm like, oh, okay, you can try to touch it. It's not taboo. Yeah, they did. They don't like the title of the album. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Although I kind of see their point, I kind of agree with them on that one. Even Sugar said that he was like, "What?" Sugar said at first he didn't like the title. That he was kind of like a little apprehensive. That this was RM's like it seemed like it was RM's idea at first, and he just kind of brought it along. But I listening to the album, which I love. I kind of disagree. I kind of agree on the points about naming and I get why RM named it Adidon, but I kind of disagree with naming it that way. I think them naming it Adidon kind of set themselves up. Sorry, y'all, I got to drink coffee. So this is my Fan Expo cup, by the way. Well, you guys can't see it, but barely see it. It's a Fan Expo. Like it's like Dallas Comic Con. I got that. That's where I got your cup. Girl, I'm over here slurping hard. But I kind of see their point. So that's one thing that I do. I think naming the album Adidon was a mistake, and it kind of sets them up. It kind of sets them. I can't find my remote, y'all. Y'all give me a minute. I'm sleepy, so I start doing dumb shit. Anyway, okay, let me go. I'll start doing dumb things when I'm sleeping. But like I said, naming the album Adidon kind of set them up though, for real. Like it set them up for to be criticized this way. I feel like it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the style of the album. It just doesn't fit to me. And I understand what RM was saying. Like I get it. I think and nothing about RM. I think RM is what is like these high minded. Like I think that he was like cerebrally like he was all in his cerebral, and he was like, okay, so we'll name it Adidon because we're all Korean, and this is like our journey. Like I think RM, in order to sometimes in order to think like a creative like that, like PR marketing creative, you have to dumb things down for people. Like I've learned that um when I went to college for journalism and marketing. Like you have to dumb things down for people, for especially for a mass audience. And sometimes when you have like these high-minded ideas, they don't really well very well. They don't translate good. So I understood what he was going for, but then I thought to myself, like as a creative and a PR person, I'm like, sometimes what your high mind is telling you is one thing. Okay, anyway, y'all, we'll talk about it. But they starting, y'all. Let me get my stuff together. Oh, we have like a countdown. Okay, we have it's 14 minutes away. Okay, we got 14 minutes. They're having the countdown right now. But yeah, like I was saying, sometimes the ideas sound good on paper, but then logically you think about it. So yeah, and then the video Swim, I will have my ideas for Swim, how I could have made Swim very like really really good. Y'all know I always be giving Hive ideas for free. You're welcome, Hive. You're welcome. Like y'all know I always be giving Hive ideas, and so I have ideas for Swim as well. We got 14 minutes, y'all. But yeah, I thought about that last night. I had a good bomb idea how there's little things that you could have added in Swim to make the video a little bit more coherent. Because some people didn't like the video. They said it didn't have enough BTS in it, and I'm just like they didn't like the chicken in, which I told y'all when we were watching the video. Did I not tell you? I said they ain't gonna like this chick in this video. I told y'all. I said they're not gonna like her in this video, running around in this video. And that was one of the complaints as well. Let me plug in. Okay. Uh, okay, let me back out. Hold on. Okay. I am Lord have mercy. I gotta get it together on my laptop, y'all. We got 12 minutes left, y'all. I don't know. So yeah, I have my own criticisms regarding the album and regarding the concept and everything. Let me listen to the music. Y'all listen to the music. Oh, listen to the Netflix countdown music. I was jamming. But I love the album. I love the album. I don't have but again, in Korea, I'm just gonna tell y'all, they don't like the fact that the album had a lot. It was in a lot of English. They didn't like that. So I'll just tell y'all some of the backlash I'm hearing. The critics love the album. So like the critics, like Rolling Stone and everything like that, they absolutely love that. Like I did too. But again, people didn't like the fact that it was called Aranang, and I see their point. So that's one point. People are mad because Jen is not on the album, but they explained that in the notes thing. They already explained why Jen wasn't in the album a lot. So people are tripping on that. People are still tripping on that. And so people are either bashing Jen, bashing Big Hit, or bashing the other BTS members. I don't or all three. I mean, fuck it. All three, okay? All three, y'all. I didn't heard people bashing Jen that said that Jen should have not went on tour, or that Jen should have delayed his tour, or Big Hit should have delayed his tour. They've called Jen selfish. Then I've heard that people watched the studio notes and thought the other members were shading Jen. I watched the studio notes 2.5 times now, and they were like, "Ooh, the other members are shading Jen," and I'm like, I'm watching it going, what are y'all listening to? Because maybe something got lost in translation. I don't know, but they're not shading Jen. I even had somebody translate it. I was like, go and translate this. And they was like, yeah, it said this and this. And I was like, that's what it said. Like, I don't, people were saying that the members were shading Jen. And then they were saying that Jen got sick on the tour. So I just, they do, Crystal, they do. Some of the complaints are just outrageous. Like some of the stuff I'm gonna talk about in my video. If y'all have not been online, y'all would be like, okay. Like, some of the stuff I understand, but then some of the stuff is so weird. Like they're accusing BTS of paying off critics. Like it's getting weird, y'all. That's all I can say. It's weird. It's getting a little weird out there. It's like now people are just scrambling to find anything. Yes, people are like, BTS paid off the critics. I'm like, why would BTS? All right. I mean, it's just like there's a gaggle of conspiracy theories. I was like, oh my God. I was like, ugh. I said, I know there are people out there like Lisa who was like, they shouldn't have named it Adanang. To hell with Korea. I'm sorry. There was some people that was like, you're right. They shouldn't have named it Arirang. To hell with Korea. I was like, oh, that's new. That's a new that's new. I was like, oh, this is what this what y'all talking about? Yeah, there's some people that are like, yeah, they shouldn't have. I'm like, oh damn, okay. I was like, oh, and then now they're going online and they're pick apart the lyrics now. So now people are reading the lyrics and inferring things that don't even. Now they're picking apart the lyrics. So that's the new thing. This as of this morning, as I'm reading news, they're picking apart the lyrics now. So there's a song called Aliens, which y'all know. Oh, I know what the next track is gonna be. Okay, anyway, I know what the next track is gonna be. Should I tell y'all what the next release track is going to be? Or my opinion, what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be normal. You're welcome. Good night. No, I was kidding. I heard that Normal's going to be the next release. But yes, now they're going online and they're picking apart the lyrics. First of all, they don't like the lyrics. People were saying that the lyrics are too simplistic. How, like, this is so much comedy, y'all. This is so much damn comedy. I said, K pop fans have a nerve to complain about the lyrics. Y'all, I was dying laughing the whole day yesterday. I was like, K-pop fans have nerve to be talking about some lyrics of a song. I was like, y'all the same K-pop industry that talking about Skittles. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, K-pop fans is talking about lyrics. I haven't read all the lyrics of all the songs because I'm gonna do that on my review. But reading these lyrics, I'm like, this is heads and shoulders above. You got my Skittles. My Skittles good to eat. I mean, cause some of these K-pop songs ain't shit. Like they're light on the lyrics. I'm like, so someone's talking about the lyrics that like this is just an example of in the song Aliens. Um, I don't understand. Okay, so this is the lyric. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm reading this lyric and it's comedy. So in Aliens, RM says, everybody now know where the K is. How far are we taking this, damn it? Still cursing us out and talking trash. I'm the only one who can speak English, but that is how we kill. You guys with those big eyes say, are they for real? For real. So people are saying that that this lyric dismisses the progress of other members have made in communicating internationally. Like I can't make this up. Like I'm like, are y'all just are y'all using Chat GPT to make up shit now? So I'm like, the haters obviously. So someone told me, y'all, for real. Someone told me that the haters are going online and using Chat GPT to make up stuff. Hey everybody, hey Rita, hey multi-stand. So people are telling me, hey Marie Miller, that the haters are going online and they're using Chat GPT to come up with arguments. So apparently RM calling out haters, because that's obviously what he's doing. He's saying, I'm the only one who can speak English, but that is how we kill. You guys with those big eyes say, are they for real? Are they for real? Somehow people are saying RM is dissing the other members because they can't speak English. What? I said, are y'all using ChatGPT? Like I was dying. Like I was laughing so hard last night. Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. I was like, y'all motherfuckers is using Chat GPT to come up with arguments. This is the level of comedy I have to deal with, y'all. They said the controversy intensifies. If you haven't seen the Zane Lowe interview, I guess it's the Apple interview, where RM discussed the challenges of working with non-Korean producers due to the language barriers within the group. Some fans believe these comments reinforces this lyric's message. Many point out that one of the members, Jungkook, worked on a full English album by himself. What is what, So apparently, because RM is talked about him being translated, he was saying in the cute Apple interview that RM was saying that he had to translate jokes and stuff because he would laugh with the producers and the other ones would look like, what is going on? That RM still had to translate, and somehow that is being taken that RM is shading the other members because they don't know English. Okay, all right. I'm like, I think it's obvious that yes, RM speaks English. This is the level of insanity I have to read. Y'all don't understand. I go in here and I just like, what now? Like y'all are really just making up shit at this point. I was like, this is what y'all talking about? You know, like it's and then and meanwhile, and hyping fans are still upset. Even though they in hyping did a live stream today, y'all. I'll talk about this next week. But in hyping did a live stream. And like and he said that yeah, he gone. Like the fans just won't accept it. Apparently in hyping is like we're moving on. But the fucking fans can't move on. And hyping, they didn't got up there Nikki. He got up there and did choreography and he was just like, and he got up there and said six of us. He said he was doing some choreography, and Nikki of Hype and said, "Oh yeah, you should wait to see us on stage, all six of us." And he kept saying six of us. He's giving y'all hoes hints. He kept saying six of us. Just, I don't know, engines. How much hints do y'all need? The band members are like, six of us. or six motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm like, does he have to do a countdown? 1, 3 plus 3 engines equals what? 6, bitch. 6. Girl, I was gagging. He was like, yeah, all the six of us are gonna get on stage. You know, I had 6 pieces of chicken the other day. You know, 6 people came to my house. Why can't y'all just accept it and move the fuck on? I'm like, how many times? Because he's like 6. There's 6 songs on this album I really like. How many times does this man gotta say 6? And then they won't lie talking about, oh my God. I was like, yeah, because y'all dense as hell. Y'all just dumb as dumb. Yeah, they wanted the members. They were like, well, why don't the members say anything? He just did. He like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us on stage. I'm like, y'all wanted the members to say something, not shut the fuck up. Like, damn. Oh my God. Okay, he telling you. In other words, he can't come out and say things, but he said 6 like over and over again. My favorite number is 6. I'm like, okay, so y'all ain't taking the hint. Like, I was laughing. Oh my God, 6 seconds, y'all. Here we go. Okay, y'all. Here we go. And my Netflix ain't synced up. Like, come on, Netflix. Radio stations in the US giving BTS airplay, are they? I don't listen to radio, so I don't know. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me make this big screen. Okay. I got it on full screen. I'm listening. They're gonna walk the King's Road, y'all. Okay. There's a delay. Okay. How nervous I would be up there. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh my God. They look so fine. They look so fine. Uh-oh. They look so fine. They're is body to body. Body to body. This is the real title song. I love the setup. It's real nice. Okay, I gotta watch it not. uh, Look at RM is up here looking real good. Oh my God. Sugar is looking fine as hell. Guilty. I need somebody to body you. Like, right, RM is on that stage. Know what? He's like, I don't care if I got a boot on. He's like, I don't care. I'll be up there. I don't care. RM's like, I'll just hang back here. Jimin is gorgeous, baby. I'm telling you, we in a Jimin Renaissance, baby. Body. They all look so good. I love these outfits. Really cute. This, I'm telling you, this should have been the title song. Jim is, mm, mm. I love this song. I love the ending. The Korean at the end. This is a perfect song. Yeah, this song is perfect. You're way too excited. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my God! Yes! 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 I love it. I love it. Cyber Potato says a capitalistic company, but they're on YouTube. Owned by Google. How dumb are you? You're on a capitalistic network. How the fuck you gonna be on YouTube? Owned by Google, talking about capitalism. Get on a cell phone or a computer. Get the fuck out of here. Make that make sense. Then you need to get off of YouTube. Cause all of this is not owned by the people. It's Google, the biggest company on the planet. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about capitalism. I'm like, you on a cell phone. Buying into capitalism, making capitalists rich on a cell phone. Yeah. Oh, I'm dying. Oh my God, this comedy. This comedy to me. Oh, I like the dancers. Damn. Mm. Not every company is profit driven, but you own a Google platform, which is profit driven. So you need to get off of YouTube. I would think that would be obvious. And when you sign up for YouTube, you have to give over all your data and your information. Okay. I think I like this song a lot better. They are, how do they contract slaves? Such as the. And then if you're watching this on Netflix, I'm like, Mm, this is worse. You're on YouTube. What do you you make no sense. So what contract, Cyber Potato? Tell me what contract slave they're in. How are they slaves? You explain it to me. Go ahead. I'm waiting for you to explain it to me. I'm gonna read it while you explain it. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm waiting for Cyber Potato to explain to me what slave contract. I don't think they even know what that means, but so explain it to me. Hello, Galen. Socialism on K-pop. Okay, you explain, Cyber Potato. What's socialism? I'm waiting for you to explain contracts and socialism. Explain that to me. Go ahead. I'm waiting. You talking big words, so I need you to explain these big words to the rest of us. I'm like, go ahead, explain. Come on now. Don't get quiet now. What does that mean, socialism? Contract. What kind of contract? What's the slave contract? You dropping big words. Live stream for the concert? No. Well, no, because I'm trying not to watch the concert at all because I'm going to the concert in August, and so I'm not trying to ruin it for me. Right? I'm just like they spitting out words and then they don't even know the meaning of the fucking words. I'm just like, can you explain socialism? Oh no. Contract, slave contract, how? Oh no, y'all, you can't explain. Oh, okay. You just spitting out big words you don't understand. Poor RM. RM is like, I could have been out there doing stuff. Hello, Laura Lee. Look at RM over there. RM is getting it, y'all. He got the arm movement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh. I guess Cyber Potato couldn't explain any of those big words that he read on the internet. Arms like I'm in a chair. J Hope, baby. J Hope is killing me over here. He is killing me. This is like J Hope's album, baby. Do. I love this song. This is like Bulletproof 2.0, 3.0. RM looks so good too. Uh, pop, pop, pop. Look at all the people. Uh, was that Faraday? Was that Faraday? I swear to God, that looked like Faraday. I swear to God, that was Faraday, y'all. Was that Faraday? I was like, girl, is that you? It looked like her alive. Yeah. That's why I was like, was that Faraday? I have a lag between my computer and my TV. So there's a lag. It looked like her. I was like, girl, is that you? Are they finna talk now? Are they finna talk? Jimin's hair is so long. Oh. Yeah, I would have got my army bomb out, but girl, it ain't got no batteries in it. So, I was just like, uh, this translation on Netflix is non-existent translation. Oh, there's a lot of people there, yeah. They like shit, we tired, we old. They like shit. Okay, hold on. We just did two songs. They tired. Come on, Netflix. I need y'all to. They like, we tired. It does. The choreography does look a lot like Cordis. I was just about to say that. Maybe they kind of going for the same thing. Jimin's hair is so long. Oh my God. So y'all wait. It was like, y'all filled up here, y'all. Sugar hair looks cute today. It looks cute. I had to get used to this hair because I don't like Sugar with this kind of short hair, but I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Oh, you get a translation from a YouTube streamer? Oh, you think those are extensions? Yeah, they do kind of look like extensions. That's okay, Jim, and just get your extensions on. I don't know. I don't know about hair, but yeah, it's probably extensions. Okay. Tell him Kim Tae-young. Just he looks good. Yeah, he looks. I can't get Sugar with this short hair. I'm a just. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that. Look at J-Hope. J-Hope's like bringing with the English. J-Hope's like I've been hanging around international people. Look at John Cook. RM looks so good, y'all. Like, okay, I need to leave it alone. Y'all, RM is over here breaking my bias, girl. Cause RM looks he's been looking so good lately. I'm like, yeah, Sugar with long hair is peak Sugar. I had to get used to this short hair. I don't think I've ever seen Sugar with this short hair. Yeah, they look so good. RM is looking fine, y'all. I may have to snatch RM up, y'all. I may have to rethink my life. I'm like, wait a minute, RM. He said, wait, what song is this? Sounds familiar. They're so funny. Smooth like butter. RM is looking good. Damn, RM's the king. Uh-oh. Criminal undercover. Sugar should, yeah. He talking about his mother and father want him. What? Sugar talking about his mom especially like him with the long hair. He should listen to your mama. Oh, when I look at yeah, RM is looking good. I said it. I made to switch teams. Wait a minute. We were like, but what about your fan fiction? I'm like, oh, we can wrap up book two real quick. No, I got that hate. Talk is cheap. Straight to right off the boundary. Let it go. Netflix sound is trash. I can't join the multi-stat. Something will always bring me back to Sugar, though. Even though I don't like his hair right now, but it's fine. Yes, I like that breakdown. When I look in the mirror, I get your heart. I'm gonna do it. The super circle. The bass is not thumping. You going up to your dimples? Oh no! I like to move rock with me, baby. Got that heat. No, you're not sugar. Like, no, you stay over there. And I tell y'all, be like, y'all be quick to win interference. No, under RM on, girl. Go on over there with your man. I do have some Nam June fan fiction. Don't play with me. Ah! See, RM, he said. Ario, he said. Yeah, thank you, Netflix, for not crashing. So, baby, J Hope is giving it all, baby. J Hope is giving face. He is giving everything. Like, I may switch to J Hope's team. I don't know. Get outside. Uh, J Hope said he didn't went on tour. He thirst trapping all you hoes. Like, he didn't went on tour. J Hope is not playing with y'all no more. Okay, what song is this one? Oh, mic drop. Oh my God, mic drop, y'all. J Hope came. He's not playing with y'all. He not playing with y'all. Like, he like, no, I'm not playing. That girl was giving leg. The OG version. There was out there, drink accent. Yeah, that's it. Come on, sugar. Come on, daddy. Anything on my. Come on, sugar. See my bag? Do you see my bag? What do you think about that? How you think about that? I Sugar looks cute with his hair, but I'm just like, or more in the loss of long hair Sugar. Dad, I dad. My job. Damn it! Damn it! My favorite part. Poor Netflix. Yeah, they trying to keep up, and they long hair Sugar will be back. It's okay, Sugar. That's okay, Sugar. Through thick and thin and hairdos, I'm here. I'm here for the long haul. I'm faithful. Yeah. I can see that. These translations making me laugh. My back. These translations is just weird. I don't know what the longer hair is doing with to Jimin right now, but he is like all over the stage. Right, me too. It's so hard to say goodbye. Sugar say he gonna go on tour, just let it grow out. Just it's fine. I told you this is Jimin supremacy. This is peak Jimin, y'all. Like this is peak Jimin, y'all. Jimin don't care no more. Jimin's on stage just acting a fool. He's just like, I don't give a damn. Oh, Jimin is, I mean, Jin is looking too good. Jin is looking, baby. Jin up there looking like he's 20 years old. Oh, so this is Jimin's supremacy. I'm telling you, this is Jimin's supremacy, baby. Jimin letting it all hang out. Jimin's like, damn, I've been waiting to get on stage, goddammit. Jim is got swag. Jim is like him and J Hope are like Jim is yeah, he's letting it all hang out. Jim is like I'm tired. They like shit. We tired, okay? Like yeah, Jimin is. Woo, I'm telling you, this is peak Jimin. Jimin V Sitter. Are you guys having fun? Boy, these Netflix translators. I can't wait till the tour starts either. Yeah, they had to fix the choreography because of RM. They like, well, they need to get out that leather. It looks cool though, but and it's cold. It's cold in South Korea. It's kind of chilly, so they shouldn't. But that's a lot of layers. Like Jim and that's a lot of layers though. It's just oh. He said, "Don't catch cold." Yeah, it's cold in South Korea. It's quite chilly. People are crying. I'm like, why are we crying? Them outfits is very layered. I know they on stage hot. I know they like, damn, it's hot out here with shit. Have people crying? I've never cried unless somebody died. That's a lot of gel in the hair. They're crying. I don't understand. I ain't crying unless I win some money or someone dies. Either way, you won $1 million. Oh, bitch. Somebody died, then I'm crying. I don't think I've ever been that emotional enough to cry over anything that don't involve death or money. These translators, it's fine. Y'all are doing good, Netflix. Sugar looks so cute though. He's lost so much weight. Fairlane was crying on a live stream. Oh my God, Jesus, people. Don't cry. It's not that serious. I don't think I would be crying over BTS. I'd have to smack myself in the face. Like, I'd be like, bitch, get it together. Like, bitch, get it together. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, that's okay, fine if y'all cry, but I'm not that emotionally driven. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Sugar. Oh. Oh. Where's my margarita? It is 6 o'clock in the morning. No. 6 o'clock in the morning. Sugar's great. That's peak sugar. This sugar's so cute here with that hair. Kim Tae-young, Lord have mercy. Okay. He's a fine man. Yeah, yeah, Kelly, it's 6 in the morning. I got coffee. Yes. Oh my God, they're getting crunk up in here. Oh my God, what is happening? Yes. I'm looking hard at the dancers. Okay. You gotta weigh yourself before you drink anything. Aliens. Yeah, RM is like, calm down, RM. What you tipping over? Calm down, RM. Go sit down. Just you haven't listened to the album, girl? It's 14 songs. Yes, there are all kinds of songs on this album. They're doing more of the lively hip hop ones. One More Night, Angels Milky Way. One More Night is my song. I think you like One More Night and Please. I think you would like that song. Swim is a very laid back song. Too much for my taste. But there's a lot of hip hop on this album. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. You work a 74-hour week, girl? Oh my God. Well, shit, no wonder. I wouldn't know what I would either. I feel like I work 70. I feel like I work 24 hours a day, but my back is hurting. Mm. What are we doing now? I don't know. Oh, Fire is playing. Oh, yeah, they're doing like pretty much all the rap songs, the heavy hitters. Come on now, RM. Okay, RM, sit your ass down. RM's like, here's RM. I got a broke leg, bitch. I'm going here. RM, go sit down somewhere. I forgot which one wanted this song. I forgot which one they said wanted Fire. I like this song a lot better with them doing it on stage. Like, I didn't like this song. I like this song now. I told y'all I'm a visual person. I like this song now. They bring up Britney. Bitch. You bring up Britney. Oh, this is one of your favorites? I didn't even like this song. Are you hopping on one leg? I'm cracking up. I did not like this song, but I like it now. Yeah, RM is like, I'm in this damn concert. Oh, you don't have a Netflix for subscription? You miss it out. Okay, baby. One more time. Okay. Okay. You think live music is better? I normally don't like live music at all. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a live music hater. But I like stage. But I'm not a live music person. Oh, I like this song now. You can envision it. Yeah, it's a hype song. I did not like this song, y'all, but now I like it. Kim Tae-young is out here living his best damn life. He's on stage like, shit. To watch Kim Tae-young's facial expressions got me laughing because he is enjoying. I did not like this song, but okay. I like it. I did not like this song, but okay. You got Netflix just for this? Oh, you gonna cancel? How you gonna do Netflix like that? Don't do them dirty. They've got plenty of good things. The documentary come on the 27th. Don't do it, girl. I'm waiting for the documentary. This is gonna be a fun concert because I like upbeat. I don't, if they do swim, I'm gonna buy. I just be like, all right. I just be like, swim. Because swim is not my favorite song. I watch Netflix. I don't watch Netflix a lot, but my kids do. Like I watch Bridgerton. That's the last thing I watched. I watch a lot of YouTube. Jen's like, look at Jen. Jen, I love you, Jen. Jen's selling it, baby. Look at J Hope's rings. I like his rings. Very cute accessory. Thank you to the stylist who did this stylist. This is great. Let me try to see what kind of embroidery that is. I like this styling a lot. You want the new Army Bomb? He didn't do the tuna song, damn it. Super tuna, bitch. Super tuna. He said, or we be forgotten. He said, we're still not completely sure, but whatever. Sugar's like, it's whatever, we're not really completely sure, but hey. Oh, no, not super tuna. Oh, your army bomb and the little holder thing got shipped. I don't understand the light stick thing. I don't get it. Like I said, I have two of them as gifts, and I don't ever use them. They just sit over here on my table collecting dust because I'm just like, Jibbit, Jibbit is funny. Oh, yeah, I heard that they dedicated Swim to Army as well. Oh, you never had one? Oh, okay. I got, I have albums. Like I have BTS albums. I have Proof. I have a bunch of albums, BTS album. I'm just like, I appreciate people buying, like my sister-in-law buying, but they just kind of sit there. Cause I'm like, what am I supposed to do with an album? I was like, well, I'm just gonna collect them. Yeah, Tae Young is looking good in that outfit. I love the outfits because they're a mixture of traditional Korean outfits, like hanbok, and then modern, like a modern twist. Are we doing swim? Oh, they're doing swim now. It makes it look cool at concert, I guess. I've never seen nothing like it. Again, I'm used to going to concerts where nobody has anything lit besides a cell phone light or a lighter. I guess that looks cool, I guess. Like, and then when you sit it, I've been to so many concerts. Like, I guess it looks cool, but I never bring my army bomb with me to concerts. They just sit here. They're expensive paperweights at this point. I'm just Oh, here we go, swim. Modern Hanbok does look good. Swim. Swim. See, and this is the song. It's a good song, but it's not my favorite. Uh, do you have a child setting on? No, I can't do a picture in pictures with your lives. Okay, let me take a look. Hold on. I don't even know what that is. No, no. I don't know what a picture in picture either. I don't even know what that is. Mm, swim. No. No. No child setting on my channel. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. No. Not that I know of. I don't know how to do it either. But I'm like I said, I use my phone, so I don't. People like laptop. I'm like, hey, I'm surprised I can log into Netflix on my work laptop. Learn something. Swam. Oh, this is a choreographer swam. Okay, let me watch it. Hold on. Come on now, J Hope. Okay, J Hope now. Oh, J Hope. Yeah, J Hope. Come on, J Hope. I need you to sing some damn more. Wait, come back. J Hope be teasing us. I need J Hope to drop that R&B album so bad. Oh, they sent out official list. I'm on Weverse too, but I'll be looking at. I don't even know what a fan chant is. What is that? Because people like to chant at concerts. I guess. I guess. I'm when I went all the K-pop, like I'm going to Bruno Mars, and oh, this is the song. What is this like? Animals. This is the one that Jennifer likes. Jennifer likes this one. I think she no Jennifer likes Aliens. She don't like this song. I like this beat, but this is not my kind of song. Come on, sugar! Now, come on, sugar! God damn it, son! They got my man up here singing. They got my man up here singing and shit. What? I'll be curly more. They got my man. Oh, they part of K-pop, baby. This is one of the lame parts of K-pop that I don't understand. They got my man up here singing. You woke up like she like, girl. I just woke up. What happened? Poor RM, but that's okay, RM. See, to me, this song's about sex. Y'all be like, oh, the meaning is so deep. I'm like, that seems like about sex to me. I don't know. I'm trying to watch these lyrics and trying to figure out what's going on. It sounds like some sexy shit to me. Oh, like I guess. Yeah, Netflix is gonna get a lot of subscribers. Oh, I'm starting to like this song too. I didn't like this song at first. It's a little too slow for my taste. I like the. I like that. Come on, Jen. Come Jen. Yeah, no, yeah, we can go all night. Come on now, Jen. Thank you, Unbothered LA. Look at Jen up here harmonizing, baby. For heaven. Okay, come on now, Jen. I like this song. I like listening to this song yesterday because I told my daughter that this is maybe like, my daughter was like, no. She's like, no, mama, no. Like I said, they didn't have Sugar singing on the song, bitch. I'm gonna have to listen to this. I didn't know that was Sugar singing on the song. So this is like a 90s alternative. I like it. It's cool. This song, Normal, is from what I hear going to be the next single, which I totally disagree with, but okay. But it sounds like a song that would be the next. I think that's the rumor going around. I don't like the song either. I don't like the song. It's a good song, but it's just not my type of music. See, this is And I like the lyrics of the song. They're talking about some real shit in the song. They're talking about being famous. Okay. Yeah, they've been through some stuff. Yeah. You waiting for hooligans? They already did hooligans, girl. She like, I'm waiting for hooligans. I'm like, ooh, I think they already did hooligans. Yes, on BTS. My whole channel is BTS. Well, K-pop. I think they already did hooligans, right? Yeah. I'm ready for J-Hope to do right that R&B album. I'm like, come on now, J-Hope, damn. I want J-Hope to be up here crooning like a motherfucker. J-Hope be up here talking about baby woo woo, baby woo woo. I want J-Hope to be talking about baby woo woo. Baby woo woo, baby woo woo. I want J-Hope to be talking about a chair is just a chair. But a house is not a home. Come on out, J-Hope, down. Chair is not a chair. That's what I want to hear. My bias is Sugar. I do. Baby, I'm gonna need J Hope to be talking about some Luther Vandross. Yeah, we're watching the concert. I need J Hope to be up here give me like some Keep Sweat. Who can love you like me? Nobody. Come on, J Hope. Come on. Stop hiding. Yeah, V was good. Sadly, you're not there. Yes. Into the Sun is a really good song. Not the Key Sweat. Yes. Nobody who can love you like me. Come on, Joe. Right. Who can love you like me? Nobody. I love Into the Sun. He said body to body, that's my song. He said his favorite. That's what me like. My favorite song is starting to change, but I still hold on to One More Night. One More Night is the song. V was sitting down like V was sitting down. V was like, shit, what you oops. V was sitting down like I'm come oops, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, she's like like V like, oops, sorry. Kim Taeyong be had me died. Kim Taeyong was comfortable. He was like, I'm finna sit. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Here I am. 2.1 is just getting started. He like 2.1. JK is just in his own vibe, bitch. He like what? JK like, oh shit. JK dancing to his own music. He said our level of English is pretty similar. V obviously ain't ain't no stranger to chilling. Oh my god. V is not. V's like, I'm finna chill. Oh shit. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Ah, okay. You know what? TV. I'm hater enter. They can hate all they want to. I'm like, if you don't like BTS, why are you here? That's just weird, bro. It's weird. Shit be weird, yo. Why would why would I come into a live stream and I don't like the group? It'd be like me going to a soccer live stream going, oh my God, I hate soccer. Bitch, why are you here? Fuck out of here. Like, that don't make no sense. I don't watch soccer. I don't like soccer. Why the fuck would I be in a soccer live stream and then be like, I don't like soccer? Y'all need help. Right. Folks do be weird. They just be lonely and sad. I guess, girl. Folks just be weird as fuck. Like, I need to get off this timeline. Folks just be weird. There's one guy that's just like security, and he's just what is wrong with Jimin? Baby Jimin is like, woo. Jimin is like, oh my God. Ah, Jimin, I don't know what's wrong with Jimin. Jimin was like, Jimin, yeah, he's happy. Look at Sugar's like, I like to thank the stakeholders. I would like to thank the staff. He said in the future, of course. Your bias on the sidelines. He got happy because he said a few words in English. He like, yes. Jungkook, thank you. Sugar is cute. It's just Sugar is very cute. Staff are the unsung heroes because they gotta put all of this together, all the hours they worked. Jimin is in rare form, baby. Jimin is living his best damn. Jimin living his best damn life right now. He's having fun, baby. Jimin's like, woohoo! Zip gets on, it's time for the rock and roll. Get count, I'm going on. I'm going to hold it, I'm put it back and go. This is. Woohoo! I know Sugar always says they're going to be together into the 80s. He the only one saying that, though. You notice that? This sounds like we're going to hit it and quit it. I may need to rewind on that one. I'm like BTS. I don't think it means what you think it means, but okay. She was children's around. Do you really want to come along? I got the brochures, so you keep your eye on the ball. You love Jimin's outfit? Let's see. Who has my favorite outfit is worn by RM. RM has my favorite outfit on. I really like his outfit. I like robes and shit. Like I own a lot of like dusters and robes. So RM. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Yeah, RM outfit is gorgeous. It fits like how tall he is. It fits him. I mean, they all look good, but RM's my favorite. Yeah, I see how the army bombs will change. Like I said, I've been to when I go to BTS concert, I've never been to a BT. I went to Jin's concert last year, but I've been to 10, 11. BTS will probably be our 14th concert. So I've been to AT, Stray Kids twice. I've been to TXT and Hyping. I've been to a lot of concerts. Me and Jennifer, but like I was never a concert person. I'm still really not. Y'all know concerts for me and Jennifer is a whole ordeal. It's like us going out first, eating, me getting really fucking toasted as fuck, me getting drunk as hell, and then me going to concert. For the BTS concert, I will be sober. Cause 9 times out of 10 when I go to K-pop concerts, I'm lit. And then when I get there, I'm like, let me get this drink. I'm not even a drinker, but I just like to be going to a concert drunk is a lot more fun. And then I have a lot of anxiety, so I think that's the other thing. Bye, BTS. Look at RM just like, wait, what? Encore, encore. Because I have a lot of anxiety, so being around all those people, I need something to take the edge off. I was like, he's like, you gonna leave me alone out here? He said, we can't end like this. Come on now. They're like, good night. I'm like, oh, you got me. This is not my favorite BTS song. It's a little too slow for me, but all right, let's do it. But I like the way their voices sound in this song. And they want people to sing along? Hell no. When I go to a concert, I'm filming the entire thing from beginning to end. I'm like this. I film every damn concert. I'm like, I'm a content creator. Okay. Yeah, this is a little too slow for me. I'm like, it's a beautifully put together song though. Everybody else gonna be drunk. I don't like Magic Shop either. Everybody else gonna be drunk. Girl, when I go to concerts, I'll be toasted. It makes I don't like being around a lot of people. Like Jennifer knows this. And so I have anxiety. So it's like it's hard for me to be around a bunch of people that especially when I gotta sit next to strangers and shit. I try to get the end seat and tell Jennifer to sit next to the strangers because I don't like sitting next to strangers. So I need something to take the edge off. I need to last 2.5 hours. So I'll drink before and I'll drink while I'm there. It's like I gotta make it through this fucking concert, girl. Cause my anxiety be real bad dealing with all those people. Like I'm not a people person, so but I like seeing people on stage. I like the visuals. I'm a visual person. Y'all know that. So I love this. I love all of that. But I can't deal with people. I hate dealing with fucking people. And then I could have went to the army party last night, but I was exhausted. But I wouldn't have went without Jennifer anyway. Like I can't imagine me going to some social fucking thing without Jennifer. I tried that. I went to an army thing last year without Jennifer and was miserable. And I was like, Jennifer, I was texting her the whole entire time. Y'all don't understand. Jennifer's like my comfort person. Like Jennifer is much more outgoing. She's much more like personable than I am. Like every social event, I have to have Jennifer there. Like I'm like Jennifer. Like my child had a birthday party. I can't do a birthday party without Jennifer. I'm just like, oh, they're holding hands. It's cute. Oh, they were holding hands. It's kind of cute. Magic Shop is it's a good produced song, but it's just not my. Yeah, RM like Art. Yes, he better let his ankle heal and don't be out there doing too much because it'll never heal. I don't like Magic Shop. Yeah, he because it'll never heal. If you don't let a torn ligament heal, it won't heal right, and it'll be like a month, 2, 3 months later, and you still be hurting if you don't let it heal correctly. Because I know Jennifer tore when she was running, she tore her ligament. It took her a long time before she could run again. Na, 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 na. Like I don't like songs like this. Like I could watch a concert with just me. Like nobody else in the audience. I know some of y'all like the communal experience. Fuck that. Like I'm not a people person. I don't like crowds and like I suffer through it because I have children a lot. And my children wants to go to places and I just suffer through it. All right, take a bow, gentlemen. Poor RM looked like he almost fell over. Y'all see RM? He was like, whoa. He was like, come on now, y'all. I almost fell the hell over. He almost fell forward. I know I didn't wear a blue boot for 8 weeks. I wore that damn boot when I broke my ankle. Yeah, they have a long tour ahead. So RM just needs to heal up as much as he can. And I think by the time the first tour date, he probably won't be healed. Like he need to, even though like all the way to April, I don't think he's going to be healed by then. It depends on how bad it is. But I would give it at least a month or two for it to heal properly. Because again, you don't want to go through a lifetime of tearing it again, and it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. You have to go to the potty. You be drinking. I had to get up and go to the bathroom too. I hate going to the bathroom because I'll be like, "What I miss? What I miss?" Jennifer be like, "Girl, I do. I have to go to the bathroom because I'll be drinking." And I'm a lightweight, y'all. When I say drinking, Jennifer know like two mixed drinks, and I'm fucked up for the rest of the concert. Just two mixed drinks. I'm a lightweight, so that's a lot of people. This has been fun. I hope RM. That's why you wait for. I do. I usually wait for the slow song. I do because I'm not a slow song person. I was like, let me wait till a song I don't really like. Like if they play Permission to Dance, I'm out. I might run out that some bitch. Y'all know I hate permission to dance with a passion. Okay, let me log out of my computer. Oh, I might run out that some bitch. The permit. I hate permission to dance. It says featuring RM Jen featuring. Oh, Angel said go up. I wish I could go back to bed, you guys. Oh wait, this is the commercial about the documentary. I can't wait. The documentary. I'm gonna watch it live too. I'm gonna watch it. Permission to dance is oh Lord, I can't stand permission to dance. I can't wait for this documentary because again, I like BTS because of shit like this. I didn't become a person in BTS. Didn't I didn't become a BTS army out of music. I became a BTS army out of hello Maritza. I became BTS army uh because I like the documentary. Permission to dance was for the non-fans. That's what people tell me that permission was to dance was for the non-fans. They was like, you know, I don't know. I have to hide people, but I report people. I report people all the time. I tell people hide and report. I report people all the time. I report people left and right. Get some more mods. Oh, I don't need any mods. I ain't scared of these fucking people. Fuck these people. They get cussed out if I'm in. They better be glad it's early morning, okay? Because normally, early morning motherfuckers get cussed out. If it was at nighttime, oh, they talking about getting an exclusive sneak peek. Damn it! Did somebody get the Q code at the end? You reported it too. I report people left and right. Did somebody get the Q code at the? I can't use my phone because this is my phone. I guess we had to get the Q code at the. You looking for the documentary? They have a Q code, whatever they call it, at the end of the performance. You can go see a sneak peek. Get that Q code out, girl. Come on, somebody need to go to the website. I want to know what's going on. Oh, my back is hurting. Hive, look at all the Hive people. Hive, 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 Hive. Big hit. Oh, here are all the big hit people. I'm looking at the credits. Oh, I can't even go back to sleep if I wanted to. Uh my daughter has horse riding. Body to body is you just rewind it. Yeah, some of y'all just woke up. Y'all like I just woke up. What I miss? I'm like, y'all. Thanks to our forever love song army. That's what it said at the end. If y'all didn't see it, did I like the done and dusted? Did I like the concert? I did. It's just a taste of what's gonna go for the real concert. So I liked it. Bye everybody. Bye. Oh, you missed a performance, girl. Just rewind, girl. Just I will watch it again later tonight. Oh, you have a class in a few, so you have to sleep. Okay, girl, go get your class on, girl. Don't let us stop you. Uh, it is oh, it is 7:05 in the morning here. So like I said, my daughter has to be up. She usually gets up at 8:30. She has horse riding lessons at 10. And then on top of that, my Saturdays are busy. I usually get up at 8. And then my daughter has horse riding at 10 for an hour. And I usually sit in the car and edit, or I'll take video of it because she wants me to take video. And then my kids want to go to the mall today. They want to go shopping. They want to go do something today to spend my money, of course. Are you doing a live tonight? No, I will not be doing a live stream tonight. So sorry, you guys. No live stream for me tonight. I did a live stream the other day. I did a live stream. It takes a lot out of me to do live streams. I'll just be like, I need to sleep because I have barely slept. This comeback has been rough. This comeback has been hard. Like, it's not what I expected. So And then I have videos to do. So I need to do, I'm doing 2 review videos and then I'm doing another video about the backlash. But the backlash video I gotta wait to do Wednesday because I gotta see what the backlash is gonna be from this performance. Because I didn't see what the backlash has been for the album release. I can't wait to I don't know how anybody can complain about this Netflix special, but it never fails me. They're gonna find something to complain about. There's nothing to complain about, you know. Good night or morning. The Q code was an article. Okay. I've done enough already. I feel like I've done a lot. And then I have to pay my Patreon account that I update constantly. And so I feel like I'm working overtime. So I need a night off. I really need to like sleep tonight. I really do. I barely got any sleep. My back is hurting too. So, and then I went on vacation, y'all, and that kind of like slowed things down for me when I was on vacation. But I worked while I was on vacation, like my real job, my government job. So you thought it was great. Well, how do you guys like it? You guys thought it was great? Did you guys enjoy? I don't understand how anybody could complain about this. It's a Netflix special. We knew it was going to be an hour. You rated a 9 out of the 10. There needs to be, we got a 9 out of a 10. Someone said it need to be more Tamagotchi. We Jennifer said, damn it, I didn't know we was getting gigapets. I said, girl, you went back a gigapet, bitch. Concert was a 10 for you. And yeah, this comeback is a whole lot. And yeah, it's not even over. It's just getting started, y'all. The comeback is just getting started. My concert is in August. We have the documentary on the 27th. There's going to be interviews and specials. I posted it on my Patreon about all the specials that I'm hearing about. I'm hearing that Jungkook is going to be on some YouTuber's show. V is going to be on some YouTuber's show or some variety show. BTS hardly ever do variety shows, but apparently those are the ones, and those are the ones I just heard about. So I just heard about Jungkook and V. Those are the ones I heard about. So there might be other people doing other interviews, and there's going to be other things that I have to report on. Just thinking about it makes me exhausted, you know. You're right. He didn't. He should have thrown some gigapets in the crowd. But people are gonna complain about. I'm telling you. Every time I think, surely nobody can complain. Oh, okay. I learned with BTS to be thoroughly not surprised because anytime I'm thinking, surely no one's gonna say anything. Oh, okay. Well, they did this interview. Surely no. Okay, never mind. I watched interviews. I read interviews. I read articles yesterday, all day yesterday, and I was like, surely, who's gonna? Okay, never mind. Yeah. They will pick apart every interview, every article. They will hang on every fucking lyric, every word. I have never seen nothing like this in my life. I have never in my life seen anything like this with a group. I've experienced comebacks. I've been into K-pop since 2022. I've experienced comeback after comeback after comeback with TXT, ATEEZ, Stray Kids, whoever. So I didn't think I wasn't ready I was kind of ready for the BTS comeback because people were telling me that it was going to be bad, that it was going to be worse because they've been gone for so long. And so I had people telling me, oh, it's going to be bad. I said, oh, they're like, oh, get ready. So I thought I was ready, but apparently I was not ready because this is a lot. This is a lot for me. Like I'm like, surely you're not, okay, Like the whole conversation about JK getting his nose done. I said, oh my God, today, y'all. Like, that floored me. That was the newest thing. Then the picking apart of RM's lyrics, and I'm just like, are y'all reading? Like sometimes I think I'm fucking crazy, y'all. Like I'll read things and watch things, and people like, watch this and this, and I'll be like, okay, I'm watching. And I'm like, okay. And then I was like, well, maybe it's the translation. I have Koreans fucking translating shit, y'all. And then I'll still be confused. I'll be like, how did you get this, out of that? I'll be so confused. I'll be like, well, maybe I'm not watching it. Child, I'm like, you got to read the tea leaves. You got, I'm like, do we got to read the tea leaves? Like, because some of the shit people be saying, I I'll be asking people for references. I was like, "Do you understand what this means? Do you know what this means?" And they be like, "No, I don't either." And so we all be confused because again, there are things that are said, and thank God I'm not on social media, so not like that. Although I do go to the Korean message boards, but I'm not on like American like English social media. So I go to the Korean message, and the things that people say, I'm just like, maybe I'm missing something. And then people, I have Koreans translate, and they're like, and I'm like, that's it. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, so how did we come to this conclusion? I was like, they like, we don't know either. I'm like, okay. And I think I'm crazy. Yeah, the date him dating Winter, I don't understand it either. I'm just like, okay, I'm looking at pictures and videos and reading chats, and I was like, how are y'all coming to this conclusion from this? How? What? That's a lot of leaps. It's a lot of leaps in logic. And I'm sorry, but I will never take leaps in my logic. I'm a logical person. So it's like I need evidence, I need proof, I need something. I can't just look at something and be like, yup, that's proof right there. What? I'm like, am I psychotic? I'm like, being in the K-pop world, that's why I don't be around armies. That's why, besides y'all, that's why I don't be on social media, because it's like it's like watching a Fast and Furious movie. Because you know how you watch the Fast and Furious movie and Vin Diesel's like, it's about family. And then they take the car and they jump over the fucking cliff. And you got to suspend your disbelief because you know damn well that if you drove your motherfucking fast ass car, you know that no matter how fast your car is, it is not going to jump over a fucking cliff and like land in an airplane. You damn well know that it takes a superhero leap, that you got to have some magical powers to drive your car, over some shit. You know that's not going to happen. So when you watch movies, sometimes you have to suspend your disbelief. I feel like dealing with K-pop fandom, that you have to like suspend your disbelief. Because again, I'm always like, well, that doesn't logically make any sense. So what about this and this and this? I can't do that. This is not a Fast and Furious movie. So I can do that in movies, but I can't do that on the internet. So me, I'm always like, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's dumb. And so I'm always calling out dumb shit because, again, my logic takes over and I'm like, that don't make no sense. That's dumb. What about, okay, and I'm picking apart people's statements and logic because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And if this happened, then that happened. And then people get mad because they don't understand rational, they don't understand like how their thinking is wholly irrational and not based in any kind of semblance of logic. And so that annoys me. I like logical shit. I don't like emotional shit. I like logical fucking people. So I just like, I can't suspend my logic to be a fucking K-pop fan and be around in K-pop spaces. And again, to me, it requires a level of doing that. And so I don't know how y'all go on social media and be in these spaces because my inclination is to be like, that don't make no fucking sense. Like, what? That's my whole logic. And to me, to be in K-pop spaces, you have to like suspend your disbelief. And it's all about family. You damn well know that motherfucking car wasn't gonna land in that plane. Like, I mean, you watch it and you're like, that looks cool, but you know it's not real. Same thing with K-pop. There's things that I'm like, that looks cool, that sounds cool, I guess. But then I'm like, okay, that's not possible. Right, there were V's racist because of a video that came out like 14 years ago. I'm like, Lord, here we go. I'm like, oh my God. That's why I said she that so many people know what the fuck they doing. They know that this shit don't make no sense. They know it don't make no sense. I was like, how in the hell did you type that out? Like some people, I'll be like, how did you type that out in clear conscience? Well, I mean, I'm like, you really typed that out. Like you really put that out there. I would be in some of the things that people say, I would be embarrassed to even put my name to type it out because I would be like, oh, I'll be like, girl, you know that sound dumb. I'll be like, let me backspace this shit because it sounds stupid. I was like, did you read that before you post that? Did you read it? Because it defies logic. understand the wars between the group. Again, that's something I don't understand. I respect stray kids. I go to concerts. Like people be tripping that I be going to concerts and groups I've never even heard of. Why wouldn't I? Like when I first started my channel, people are like, "Oh, you went to this concert?" I said, "Yeah." So, like I don't even like Twice. I went to a Twice concert. I've been to Gravity. I've been to Card. I've been in Hyphen. I knew one In Hyphen song when I went to go see In Hyphen in concert. I went to go see Kai. I didn't know any Kai songs. I'm not an EXO fan. I just go because I'm just like people are like tripping out on that. I'm like, why? Why would I need to be a super fan? When I was in my 20s, in my teens, we would go to concerts all the time of bands and groups and clubs and places that I've never heard of. I've sat in punk clubs, I've sat in mosh pits and got moshed on. I have been slam dancing, if y'all are old enough to remember slam dancing in mosh pits. I have slam danced, I've mosh pits, I've sat around in reggae clubs. I don't like reggae music. I've sat in around punk clubs. I do like punk music. I've sat in death metal. I went to death metal concerts and all I heard was anarchy, anarchy, anarchy. And I'm like, okay, okay, anarchy, anarchy, anarchy. But I will sit there and go to a concert because my friend wanted to go. Like I've had friends that are like, oh, let's go to this concert. I'm like, who? They're like, you want to go? Sure, I want to go. I'm like, why not? Concerts are a whole mood and a vibe. I've never had anyone question me going to a concert. I didn't set up at R&B concerts. I've had friends that are in R&B groups. Fuck me, I don't like R&B. I sat up there in a neo soul, and I'm just sitting there like, I went to neo and I'm just like, just vibes. Neo soul music is not my kind of music. And I'll go because my friends wanted me to go. It's a vibe, it's a mood. And I'll go to concerts and I'll be sipping my margarita, sipping my daiquiri while I watch this concert. And I've sat up in many venues, small ones and big ones. I don't understand in K-pop, these rivalries don't exist in the West for the most part. You go to concerts. I'm going to see Bruno Mars. Am I a big Bruno Mars fan? No. Neither is Jennifer. She like, you want to go to Bruno Mars? I'm like, bet. I know a few. I'll get up there and sing a few Bruno Mars songs, but that's about it. But the idea that you got to be a super fan to go see a group, me and Jennifer are like, we go all the time, and we're like, they be like, girl, do you know a song? Not fucking one. Okay, girl, we vibing. Like, so I don't understand. Hello, Susan. So I don't understand, people try to gatekeep concert. How do you gatekeep a concert? Concerts are full of people that people just go with their kids. People go with their relatives. Parents sit in the audience. You can tell the parents that are there with especially the younger demographic. They'll go with their kids and just sit in the audience. I've seen people's grandparents go with them and they just sitting there because they're with their kid, You going to see Jackson? I wish Jackson Wang would come here to Texas. We would go. Yeah, we're seeing Bruno Mars in April. I don't care for R&B. I'm a rap line girl. I'm a hardcore hip hop person. I like trap music. I like twerk music. I like Korean rappers. I like American rappers. I like rap music. Bruno Mars is just, I know a few of his songs, like some of the really, really popular ones. But we'll see what his set list is. But we go to concerts all the time. And it's just like, I went to Gravity. I don't know any fucking Gravity songs. When I went to go see Card, I didn't know who Card was, but I like Card now. TXT, I didn't know who TXT was. You love all music? I'm not not a music person. Yeah, it's not a competition. It's just, to me, going to a concert is something to do. And I never had that reaction from anybody else. I'll go to a Beyonce concert. I don't like Beyonce. I've been to country concerts. I went to a Garth Brooks concert years and years and years ago in my 20s because my friend liked Garth Brooks. And damn well no, I don't like no country ass music. But I'll sit there because it's an experience. That's just it. And so I've met all kinds of people and all kinds of music. My family, they're in the music industry. And it was never a thing that we would just go to concerts like when I was younger. It was just something to do. We were just like, okay, go. I've never experienced the weirdo-ness of K-pop fans who are like, Well, you don't like this. Like, there's some, like, why wouldn't I go to Stray Kids concert? I don't hate Stray Kids. What the fuck would I hate Stray Kids for? These rivalries, that's weird to me. I mean, I would go to a New Edition concert and go to a Backstreet Boy concert. Nobody was like, you're at a Backstreet Boy. Like, there was no rivalry between like New Edition and the other groups that were out during that time. Nobody was like, damn it, Ready for the World and New Edition, bitch, you gotta pick one. I'm like, that is the crazy. I'm be up there, oh Sheila, and then I'm gonna go to New Edition concert. I'm like, nobody was like, bitch, Ready for the World, a New Edition, pick one. I'm like, what? Like, nobody was like, you would see the same people at the New Edition at the Ready for the World concert. Like, hey, girl, I saw you last time. We like the same music. You would see the same people at the Usher concert. The same people would be at the Usher concert to any other damn R&B singer up there. Name one. That we would go to the same concerts. Nobody was like, well, damn, I'm an Usher fan, so I guess I can't go. What's his name? I forgot the dude's name. I'm not in the R&B. But yeah, like, now I understand there was the Biggie and Tupac beef. Now I understand rap beefs. But, like, nobody, I went to a Tupac concert. Nobody was like, man, you go to a Tupac concert, you can't go see Jay-Z. What the fuck is that? What? I'm like, who's Jay-Z beefing with? Like, what the fuck? I've been to a Kanye West concert. I've been to the nobody was like, ooh, Kanye West, you shouldn't be here because you like Jay-Z. I'm like, yeah, I like him before Kanye went crazy. I was like, I kind of like, nobody thought that. Like, it's just bizarre. I'm like, are they beefing? Like, that's the same thing when people were telling me, I was like, ATs and Stray Kids. I was like, are they mad at each other? Or you're Army, so you can't like Blackpink. Why? I'm like, but I like Blackpink. I'm like, I like their song. I'm like, it's that Pink Venom. It's that. I was like, they're like, no. I'm like, I'm like, but y'all do know they like each other. They hang out with each other. It's bizarre to me. Again, I grew up a whole life that everybody went to everybody's concert. Nobody was like, damn, you like Whitney Houston? Well, you can't, you like Whitney, you can't go to no other concert besides Whitney. What? I'll be trying to tell people, I said, do y'all understand? Like, in the West, this doesn't translate. Like, in the West, people look at you like, what? they think the shit is crazy. I said, no wonder y'all don't like K-pop fans, because y'all be like, bro, that's just kind of weird. You like the Gorillas, so I guess I can't go to their Ghost concert now. I get, even though their music is not the same, that doesn't translate in other genres of music. You rock fans go to rock concerts. People who like R&B and soul music go R&B and soul music. They'll go to many different concerts. Somehow in K-pop, that all went tits up, and somehow it's weird. To be fans of multiple groups, I'm like, okay. Like, damn it, you like Metallica. I guess I can't like Gore. I guess, I'm out. Like, I'm like, but I like rock. I like K-pop music. So why wouldn't I like different groups? Like, it's not a fight to the death. Like, they all have their own different styles, and they have different people in the group. So I be trying to tell K-pop fans, the way y'all think is just so stupid. It doesn't make any logical sense to me. That's why I stay out these K-pop spaces, because I'm like, y'all dragging a group and y'all don't even know these people. I don't like Blackpink. You may not like their music, but I heard people like, well, I don't like Jennie. I was like, you don't even know Jennie. Like, none of us do. I don't know Jennie. I can't be like, I don't like her. Like her for what? Did she steal your man? Like, what happened? Did Jennie steal your man? She ain't stole your man? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Bet. I don't know Jennie personally to be like, I like or dislike her. I don't like her on stage, not dancing, doing this shit. Like, I understand Jennie, but it's not personal. Like, I don't dislike Jennie. Like, I don't know her. so she can get on stage and not dance when she want to, Jay-Z, yeah, I know Jay-Z. Yeah, yeah, there was Beyonce and Rihanna, but it was musical taste. But Beyonce and Rihanna people, we would go to each other's concerts. It wasn't like, oh, you had a Rihanna concert. Oh shit. Oh, I mean, it wasn't, nobody was like, hey, Beehive, you can't go to the Rihanna concert. I'm like, everybody be like, bitch, what? Like they would look at you like you lost your mind. Like, why can't I go to the Beyonce? Child, I'm just like, that just don't work out in Western music. So I don't understand how y'all let K-pop do this to y'all. And then the same people that like Western music will totally flip the script with K-pop. I hold them the same way. I don't have standards for K-pop and then standards for the Western music. That is not congruent with who I am. I'm not gonna be a fucking hypocrite. Like I'm not gonna be like, well, K-pop idol. I've had people say that. Well, K-pop is different. Why? Who said? Who set these rules, and why y'all let these people set these rules that applied long time ago? A lot of this shit that y'all do in K-pop, it is recent. And I said no. People will try to tell you, well, K-pop always been like that. I researched K-pop. No, it hasn't. Some of the shit y'all do is recent. It's not. It's just within the past 5 or 6 years. There's some shit that go on K-pop, and I'm like, okay, that happened a long time ago. Can we let it go and move on? Like, can we stop doing this shit from 2009? Times have changed. And then some of the shit that people do swear up and down in K-pop, I'm like, no. When I go back and look at K-pop, the history of K-pop, it don't fly. It be lies. People just have a revisionist fucking history of K-pop. Well, they can't do this. I'm like, since when? Well, it's always been like that. No. When I go back and look at that second generation, I was like, I said, I ain't never seen fans not know the history of their own industry. I was like, when you go back and look at that second generation, I was like, what y'all got going on up in here, baby? They was stripping poles and hoes everywhere, baby. They talking about, well, K-pop is conservative. I'm like, yeah, but it didn't used to be like that. It didn't used to be like that. It is a mob mentality, It's a mob mentality. Do you feel like the Korean industry is very reliant on their fandom? If the people turn against them, or they make rumors, start hating, it does affect them more here in the US. They can train the fandom. Again, everything that happened in K-pop used to be here. They cut that shit out. They just stopped doing that shit. The industry changed. So the industry can change if it wants to, but it don't want to. But it can change. Everything that they've done in K-pop, I tell people, is not new. They took it from the West. The West used to have the same level of parasocial relationship until people start getting murdered. So I tell K-pop, you want people to get murdered? Because that's where it's going. In my mind, that is where K-pop is headed. It's headed to 187 murder, death, kill. Somebody is going to get seriously hurt if they continue on this way with this parasocialism. They already tried to shoot up Rihanna's house. I did a video about it. I said, people are fucking crazy these days. This is not 10, 12, 14, 15 years ago. K-pop has some people. How many times can JK house be broken into before people understand, well, maybe we should rethink this whole parasocialism thing? I'm like, it's going to take somebody getting severely hurt or murdered before the industry changes. Because the American industry used to be the same way. And they had to keep their relationships low key, and they had to live like this fake person. They used to do that too, and then people stopped. Why? Because people got murdered. Fans is out here murking people. John Lennon got murdered, and everybody was like, "Well, I guess we need to change the industry." Well, shit, yeah, you better. They had the Manson murders, and they had John Lennon. And once that happened in a span of 5 years, people was like, "Oh, these people are really crazy." Yeah. So it's either going to take a Manson-like level serial killing, or somebody's going to walk up to a K-pop singer and pop, and you shoot him or stab him. Because they're angry and they're upset that their bias has a girlfriend, or they think their bias has a girlfriend, or they're mad because they think this person is dating their bias, whatever it is. So somebody's going to get hurt, either a K-pop singer or somebody else. And then everybody's gonna be crying and oh my god, and I'll be sitting here like, well, I told y'all this shit gonna happen. Like they have to get off this model. You can have fandoms, like in the West, we have fandoms. People still make money. They make money here. Parasocialism is not needed in K-pop spaces or anywhere else. It's just not needed. It's an antiquated old model that the agencies still cling to because they're fucking lazy, because they don't want to do promotion and marketing. And again, like me and Jennifer talk about, because Jennifer old head in K-pop, she's been a K-pop fan since 2015. She said in 2020 everything shifted. It used to be fan meets and variety shows and online shows. Come 2020, because of social media, and they couldn't do that, they started pushing more things to online. And the moment they started, because of the pandemic, and the moment they started doing that is when K-pop doomed itself, because now everything is online. And so once they started doing all these V lives, and they start doing these Weverses, and they start doing all of this shit that they used to not do. And I mean, Jennifer's like, they would do like a live stream maybe once a week, or during a comeback or a promotion, it would be heavy. But Jennifer told me, and a lot of other people in K-pop are like, oh, once the pandemic came, now they're doing V lives and live streams like every other day now. Okay, because it shifted online because they couldn't get out there in the public. So once that happened, they didn't stop. They've just kept at it. And so the more they push things online and don't say anything, and then they let the fans get away with too much. And K-pop has always been like that, but now it's really like that. Like now that the fans have more access to the idols, and that's the problem. And I want fans to have less access to the idols. I don't want JK doing 2 hour live streams and falling asleep. As cute as it may seem, I would be like, nah, bro, we gonna pull that back a little bit. Fans have, Jennifer said, and I agree, that fans have too much access to the idols now. And now they feel like these idols are their friends. Now they feel like, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm like, this is not gonna go well. And that's why you have this familial relationship that didn't used to be that way. People like, yeah, it used to be back in the day, it would be rare to do fan meets. Now they having fan meets every other day. Now they having online fan meets all the time. And I understand that it brings in revenue and sells albums. I get it. But you have to weigh in like, okay, like this is a little bit, maybe we need to do pull back just a little bit. And I want the industry to just pull back a little bit and be like, okay, we can still do the online fan meets, but do they need to do a Weverse every other fucking day? Like, do we need to do that? They can do it on birthdays, they can do it on anniversaries. They promote an album, go out there and do that. But now it's like they got to be on Weverse. They got to be out here. You know, I'm like, oh, like this is too much. They do. They think their idols are property. You know, yeah, they need to be more careful. I worry about JK too. The reason why JK gets all of these crazy sasaengs is because he is personable and accessible and very likable. And so when he does his Weverse lives, they are frequent. They used to be frequent and often. And everybody know about the first Weverse of anything I saw about BTS, one of the first live streams was JK falling asleep on the live stream, and I was giggling. I said, "Oh, this is funny." And so that was one of the first things that pops up on YouTube. And one of the first things I saw before I was BTS Army, when I was just researching Army and BTS. And so I was like, that's cute. But then as time go on, I start to see like how this is not good. And so now people think people are obsessed with JK because, well, number one, JK is good looking and talented, but they like the personableness of JK. And I just think that there needs to be distance, because the people breaking in his home, like once the first person broke in the home, they should have been like, okay, you know, but I don't know if they told him that or not, and he just hard-headed. So it could be, because JK seems like a very headstrong person that just kind of wants to do whatever the hell he want to do. But I don't agree with it, because it's putting him a target on his back. And then, yes, they do. They think the idols are their property, you know. Yeah, yes, Katina. You notice that? Yes, Yoongi said that. Yes. He said Yoongi ain't never been online a lot. He's never have in a long, long time. And he says, yes, it's cold out here. He said it's cold out there. He said to him, the world has gotten much colder. You know, and that's true. And that's why he's like, that's why I'm not on social media, because it's a warped view of society and a warped view of the world. And so when Yoongi said that, I was like, that's my man right there. That's my man. Yes, he said it's colder out there. He said the world is just colder. You know, it's just, it is. And so people don't know how to act. The normal is on repeat. They said it out loud. JK is hard headed. He seems very stubborn, like the type that just wants to do whatever he want to do. He be like, I'm finna go on this live stream for 6 hours. Y'all stop me. And what are they gonna tell JK? They probably be like, we advise you not to do it. But then JK gonna do it anyway. He don't give a damn. That's why Jimin isn't on there much either. Yeah, Jimin isn't on there, you know. Yes, it's a place for people to dump all their shit without penalty. Thank you. I agree. That's why I'm not on social media. Because people be keyboard warriors. And they ain't got to show their face. They can say whatever they want to say, knowing damn well that in real life, these fucking people wouldn't have the mitigated gall to bust a grape in a fruit fight. I'm telling you, they wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. People get online and feel like I can be anonymous. That's why I don't agree with net anonymity. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that you should be able to anonymously say whatever and then there's no penalty to it because there's internet privacy. I don't believe in that. I'm against it. I'm against a lot of things. Social media, I'm against. I think social media need to be blocked. If you're under the age of 18, nobody should be allowed to be on social media. I don't let my kids do not have Facebook accounts, Instagram. I block that shit off the computers, off the phones. Everything is blocked. If they need to look at something, they better look at their friend's phone. It's blocked because I told my kids it's harmful. Even rich billionaires know this. Y'all understand when these billionaires send their kids off to private school, y'all do know these private schools are like they can't be on social media. They block it. They keep their kids off the internet because they know they know social media and internet is a shit show. They know how harmful it is. That's why their kids ain't on it. I said these billionaires, their kids ain't on social media. They go to these private schools where they're not even allowed to even have computers and shit. Why? Because they understand they like, no. So that I tell you, some rich folks is like, I got friends and associates who kids go to private schools in Dallas, and they limit their access to, like, they have school computers and they limit their access, and they in turn limit their kids' access because all these rich fuckers know they all are all on in it. They all the Uber they know it's harmful. You get them in rooms and you get these rich fucking people in rooms and they be like, no, I don't let my kid on social media. I said, huh, really? They're like, oh, no. Like I said, once I realized this 6 years ago, I was like, I cut all my social media off. I have a Facebook account. I'm rarely on it. I have an Instagram account just to lurk and look around. And sometimes I'll post something. But to be on social media, doom scrolling all the time, these people, I was like, something's going on. These people know. Like, once I got in a room with a rich person and I realized that they don't go on social media, and I was like, why? And they were like, oh, it's harmful. And I started watching documentaries about how harmful it is to young people and women, and especially people of color. I was like, block, block, block. I got off social media and never looked back. I've never been on Twitter or X or whatever. Instagram is pointless, so I don't get on social media. There's no reason for me to be on social media. There's no upside to it. In my mind, if I want to look at news, I can go and pull up news. If I want to look at a news station, I can go to YouTube, where I don't have to deal with interaction. I don't have to deal with people's comment sections. I don't have to deal with none of that. I can just watch whatever the fuck I want to watch, and I don't have to deal with people like that. That's, it's very harmful to kids. So, I stick to YouTube, yes, and Reddit for certain shows. Right. I gave up social media a long time ago, years ago, and never looked back, and then don't have no problem with it. Doom scroll. You post food and your dog. Oh, doggy. Yeah, I don't. There's no reason for me to post for what. Like, I don't care enough to post stuff for people. I don't need the people get this instant gratification. I don't feel that. Like, I'm wired weird like that. Because I'm a social introvert. I'm very highly introverted and highly independent. I'm INTJ to the max. If y'all know what that is, I'm the uber INTJ. I'm very like, I don't need to deal with these people. Like if I don't have to deal with these people, then I don't want to deal with people. I'm like, I don't fuck with people. Like I get on my YouTube and that's about it. That's as much as interaction I deal with people. Like I work from home, so I ain't got to deal with people. I don't have to go into. I used to work in an office a long time ago before the pandemic, and I hated it. I was not good at being in corporate America. I've never been good in corporate America. Being a woman in corporate America is horrible. Being a woman of color is even doubly horrible in corporate America. It is not fun. It is a lot of office politics. It's a lot of fakery, and I'm an introvert. So people, you know, like once you get to a certain level in corporate America, you're expected to kind of like play the game, and I didn't want to play the game. Like I had to go in corporate. When I was going to corporate America, I had to wear hair and makeup and all that shit that I hated. Absolutely, and you had to play the game. Like I had to be cordial to people, and people like, oh, we're having an outing, and I was required to go, and then I had to be really, really, really fake because people want to be comfortable around you. They have to understand that you're the palatable Negro. If you black, but you have to be palatable, especially being a woman. And I worked in a lot of companies where I'm one of the few women, especially few women of color. But working in a mostly male environment, you have to be the team player, girl. And then like nine times out of ten, I just be like, I just want to go home to my kid. Like I got kids at the house. I'm a single mother. And so I just want to go home. And then it's like, well, you're gonna show up to this event, right? And I'm like, okay, I had to, I guess, because you have to make these men folks feel comfortable, because and then I have to sit around these men folks and they get drunk and then they have really uncomfortable, like fireable conversations, and I just be sitting there like, and I'll be sitting there dying on the inside, like that's offensive, and they would have these really weird conversations, and I'm just like. What? Like, bitch, did you just say what I think? And then, I had to stop because these would be my bosses and my colleagues. Why they have uncomfortable conversations about women? Then I had to sit there. Oh, you can't find my Patreon. It's under no. It's Nomadic Kitty Rita LaBelle. Yeah, it's the same name, Nomadic Kitty, one word, same. Yeah, I had to sit around men and just, you know, they have them joke around like, well, you know how women are, and I'm like, no, tell me, Rick, how are we? Oh, well, you're not one of them kind of women. I heard that a lot. Well, but you're different. Okay, I guess that's a compliment. Like, yeah, I've dealt with, inappropriate men, and I hated it. I hated being in the office, and so once COVID hit, I was like. I never knew freedom until COVID hit. COVID hit, and they were like, we're not going into the office. I thought I would die not going to the office. I was like, oh my God, what do you mean we're not going to be in the office? Shit, once I got a taste of working at home, I was like, I'm never going back to the office again. I don't have to deal with these stupid work parties. I have to sit around in the conference room and the lunch rooms and deal with y'all talk about really inappropriate shit. I don't have to do I can just go and do my work in peace without people going, hey, you're really quiet today. I'm like, I'm just working. Were you really quiet today? Okay, Ken. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm quiet. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just, working. I'm real busy right now. I'm real busy right now, Ken. But I'll see you later, okay? Like, can I just work in fucking peace with you, motherfucker? Oh, I'll be ready to cuss them people out. Like, I'm like, I just want to work in peace. That's what I want to do. I just wanted to work. And these, they come in my office and, was anything wrong? No, I'm just real busy. Like, I'm just, okay. It's that at that I hate it. So COVID came and everything changed and everything changed my whole life. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to be in the office. They're like, do you want to be in the office? No, I don't want to come to the office. You don't even have to give me an office. I told my job, I don't really need an office. Like, we're good. I don't want to come in. They like, she don't ever want to come in. No, I'm much more productive when I don't have to come in. And so I go in the office once a month to go do some banking shit, and then I'm out. But COVID changed everything. And so with everything being online during COVID, the K-pop, from what I know, because I wasn't into K-pop then, the K-pop industry went online and they went very insular and they had to figure out ways how to make money. And I'm not knocking the hustle, y'all. I'm not. But I'm just like, it's time for us to come out of the online closet and bring K-pop back to the brink. I'm like, we don't have to do this anymore. But they realize that they can make money and it's cheap. It's cheaper to be online and charge fans $500-$600 for a fan call than to go and rent out a venue and do a in-person fan meeting, which they still have fan meetings in person, and where you got to buy, like, they have that. Oh, I need to do my video. I need to do a video about fan meets because I got some tea on that, y'all. I got some tea on fan meets. I didn't research and took a deep dive in these fan meets and how, because if y'all don't know, fan meets, you have to buy a certain amount of albums in order, and so the more, it's like a raffle. So the more albums you buy, the more chance that you will get picked to go to the fan meet, right? So there are people that will buy like 30, 40 albums in order to be put in a raffle, and there's still no guarantee you're going to get picked. I hope the future generations will change that, because I hope they do. They don't do no online. You wish they would. You love it. I would love an in-person fan meet, but you got to buy all these albums. So, and the more albums you buy, the more chances you're going to get picked, right? In theory. I say that loosely. So I'm going to do, I got to put my video together because I learned a lot about fan meets and how they work. And then, yeah, you're not paying, right? That's why, same thing I said. These people are spending, I know somebody that spent $1,200 on albums just to go to a fan meet and to meet them. I mean, like they'll like, you go to a fan meet and they'll say some words and they'll talk a little bit for about 20-30 minutes, and then the people line up and then they meet them and then they sign their there's a fan meet and there's fan signs. And so they'll sign your album or whatever, and then you get a chance with each member to say hi or pick certain members, however they do it. But just to talk and meet, and then fan signs and fan meets become embarrassing because you got fans, like they had recently, one fan showed up wearing lingerie. Girl, this fan showed up. Why she show up with lingerie on? Yes, she did, girl. Baby, in South Korea, this fan showed up with lingerie on, girl, to the fan sign. I was like, she was, girl, she showed up with her little lingerie top on. Her breasticles was all hanging. I said, oh my. The fans was mad at her. I was like, y'all bitches mad because y'all didn't think of it. She thought of it first. Yes, the peekaboo cutouts, girl. She was, I say, y'all are just mad because y'all didn't think of it. Because she was up here. Girl, she was shooting her shot, girl. She had a little lingerie top on. I said, ooh. Well, see, she's shooting her shot. She like, this is what I need. Yeah, Hobie better be my boy. Baby, $600. Hobie better be in the hotel room. $1,200? Yeah, you better be in the hotel room. You Yes, she did. She had her lingerie top on, girl. I mean, I was like, and everybody was looking at her like, girl, she didn't care. She had her breasticles was out. She didn't care. She had little cleavage. She was trying to shoot her. I was like, girl, I had to slow clap her. Can't you just pay the money? No, you have to buy the albums. Makaya, you have to buy the albums. So people buy these albums, and then sometimes they buy a whole bunch of albums and they try to sell them on eBay or try to sell them. Because, nobody needs like 40 albums. So yeah, that's how you get into these fan meets, in these fan signs. You had to buy albums. Yup. Yeah. She showed up. I said, girl. I was like, all right, girl. She was shooting her shot that day. I said, girl. She won't be the only one. They've been talking about like my friends was telling me that their people show up in families with bikinis on, with bathing suits on. They show up with a bathing suit on, girl. One chick showed up with a full bathing suit, honey. She was like, "Hot girl summer, hot girl summer." Shit. She was like, "Hot girl summer in here." Right. She was like, "Hot girl summer." Yeah, they buy all these albums. And then some of these albums get thrown away because they just want the photo cards or they're just trying to get. So this is how these K-pop agencies get their album sales up, especially these younger groups, these newer groups. Girl, that's how they be. You be wondering how these groups. Y'all didn't know that. That's how these groups sell. These how these groups be selling hundreds, thousands, and millions of copies. Cause some of these groups, you're like, who is buying this album? Girl, they buying the albums for fan meets. And then when they get to the fan meet, there just be weird ass fans that be asking them to do weird shit. Like they be bringing other stuff for them to sign. They be giving the artists gifts. They be asking the artists to hold their hands. It's weird. And then the idols just kind of gotta go along with it because they know that this person paid a lot of money to be there. So it gets really embarrassing. You have some people up there that just ask for something strange. They be up there telling them, well, could you wear this and could you wear that? They'll bring hats for them to wear. And I'm like, bitch, did you bring a whole costume up in here? This bitch done brought a whole costume, y'all. I'm surprised somebody didn't walk in and have matching lingerie. She'd be like, look, I got my piece, sugar, I got mine, and bitch, here's yours. That's my level of strange. Like if I'm gonna come up there and wear some lingerie, I'll be like, here you go, sugar, here's yours, and here's mine. I go, I'm changing, I go. I do, I feel bad. She said it's not like it used to be in the past. You qualified for a KBS show with J-Hope last June. You missed the opportunity to register. All they used the charm LPS to determine who could go. It was never announced this was a raffle. Oh, okay, yeah. Because sometimes, yeah, they even do that for like to be in the audience of certain shows that you have to buy a certain item or it's a raffle. But yeah, like BTS is on a whole nother level where they don't have to do this kind of stuff. But these smaller groups, these younger groups, yeah, that's what they do. In order to sell a bunch of albums, they use fan meets and fan signs to boost up their numbers. And so you have a bunch of albums that people have, and then you'll see them selling them online, or sometimes they'll just throw them away. It just depends, like if they don't get picked or whatever. But yeah, it's a whole thing. And then people, they said people just weird. Like people will ask the idols really personal questions, like, "Do you have a girlfriend? Like where do you stay?" Like weird questions, and I'm just like, what? And then, the artists, they have to be kind and they have to be nice and they have to be like, I can't tell you my address. And no, I don't have a girlfriend, even though most of them lie, they probably do. And then, I think they were saying that there were some idols that the older lady fans, ladies. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So I'm gonna tell y'all story time. It's not a long story, but like Long Shot have become very popular. And so I think they had a fan meet not too long ago. Don't y'all know them older women was asking them if they was virgins? I'm gonna say it again. Don't y'all know they was in there asking them Long Shot members about they long shot? Yes, they was asking, girl. Yes, older women in their 20s. Y'all know Long Shot is like I'm young. Yes, girl. Yes, yes. They was in the family. The older fans, the ones in their 20s, was asking them, "Hey, Ray." Oh, girl, I'm in the 50s. High five, girl. Yes, they was asking them. They were making them uncomfortable. Asking them, yes, they were asking Long Shot. Some of the older fans were asking them if they were virgins. They about the same age as Cordis. Okay, yeah. They in their late teens, early teens. They was asking them if they was virgins. And these poor boys was like, some of them turned bright red, like, oh my God. They didn't know how to answer. And some of them were like they didn't know what to say. Girl, yes, they be asking inappropriate questions. They all kinds of girl, and don't get me started with the girl groups and the families with these men. These men would come to the girl groups and not ask for a hug. Girl, I'm like, yeah, like why would I be 25-year-old asking a 18, 19-year-old is he a virgin or not? Ask for his real address. What? You shoot your shot. She said I had to shoot my shot, girl. The staff was there. The staff was there, but they paid thousands of dollars, Mr. Panda. So yes, they I was just like, okay, that's inappropriate. And the same with the girl groups was even worse. These bunny uncles, these uncles, these juicies will come in. Girl, these men be like 40, 50 years old, and there's nothing wrong with locking a girl group if you're a guy. Nothing wrong with that. I don't have any problems. There's a bunch of guys I know that like girl groups, and it's nothing strange. They really do like the girls, and it's nothing. But some of these men in these families, these are rich men, and they will buy $2,000-$3,000 worth of albums to meet their favorite girl group, and they be asking these girls for hugs. Girl, there's an incident that happened with La Seraphim where she was with some male fans, and they were very inappropriate with her. Like they were trying to touch her, and it was very inappropriate. She felt uncomfortable. They're trying to set them up with their granddaughters. I don't know. But yes, with the girl groups, it's even worse. So just imagine you're 16, 17 years old, and here comes some 40-year-old man talking about he want a hug. And then they ask the girls inappropriate questions, like, do you have a boyfriend? They ask them that kind of stuff too. I don't know if anybody asked them. I'm sure there's probably some man that's asked them if they're a virgin or something. You know, yeah, this New Jeans Dispatch. Yeah, yeah. So these male fans, and like I said, not all of them, but the ones that go to fan signs and fan meets are the dedicated ones. These are the real obsessive fans that go to these fans. I'm gonna do a whole video about these fan signs and these fan meets and the whole subculture of it. Because there's people that go to different fan meets and fan signs or the same group all the time. Like people, like they get to be known there. Like this one lady, she's known at like what is it? The Rise fan meets. It was Rise. Like she's known. Like she's in her 50s and she's a fan of Rise and she's always at and they groan when they kind of roll their eyes behind the scenes when they see her because she's always at the Rise fan meets. And she has money. She's Korean. She's rich. And so she can afford to go to fan meets and she always get in because she spends a lot of money on albums and she loves Rise. And she's really touchy-feely, like touching their arm and touching their hand and touching their face. And she want a hug. Girl, if you don't get your ass on, I mean, I was like, next thing you know, her old ass gonna be making out with one of the Rise members. I'm like, damn, like, she looks at the Swiss fans. You said the Swiss fans would never. That is very scary. Like I said, if I was 16, 17 years old, there's no way in hell I would want to be hugged up on by a 30, 40-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be like, wait, what? Like, I don't mind hugging a girl, but like this old man up here talking about. And then, like I said, a lot of times it just don't be a hug. It be a hug and a back rub and a pat. They be trying to get an extra little grind in. They trying to rub up against some breasticles. Like I'm telling you. Strange shit goes on at fan meetings. Strange shit, y'all. I'm telling you. Because these are the sasangs. This is where the sasangs come from. A lot of the sasangs will go to these things. They will save up all their money and spend all their coin to go there. And like I said, that 50-year-old woman first of all, Rise is like in their early 20s. So not saying I'm hating, but to spend that much money because she want to rub on their arms and then like the inappropriate things she writes online, it's like cross. She's a line stepper. She's a line stepper. Look at here, lady. Old lady, you a line stepper. She a perpetual line stepper. Like the stuff that she posts online, I went and looked at it. I was like, oh girl. Girl, ooh, she has a bias and she talks about him all the time. And I'm like, girl, you a line stepper. Shit. Yeah. She just be, I was like, girl, that's inappropriate. Like, I don't, yeah, she a habitual line stepper. She is. She's a habitual line stepper. I'm like, girl, that's kind of over the line. I'm like, I don't, like, yeah. So, yeah, there are some people that go to groups, fan meets, and fan signs all the time, and they be known for years because they're always there. And it's weird. And the things that they ask the idols to do is just embarrassing. They'll ask them to speak in English. They'll ask them, to say certain phrases. They add, like, it's just embarrassing. And they have to perform like animals, like they just, okay, they got to do it. And they have to do it with a smile on their face and be cheerful about it. And you want a hug? I just want a hug. Oh, you 13, baby. That's not weird. That's not weird. But I'm telling you, these men that want a hug, they want more than a hug, y'all. These men, they don't be doing no normal hug. They be trying to, you know, they be trying to bump up against some breasticles. They be trying to rub their back and, you know. And then sometimes they talking about the men will hug them and put their hand on their back to see if they have a bra on. Girl, you can't make this shit up. I've heard all of these things. I'm gonna do a whole video. I've heard all of these things and more. Yes, these men will hug you, put their hand on their back to see if they got a bra on. Because they pervert. They perverts. Yeah, and they're young and they don't, like these little girls, they 16, 17, they don't know what's happening. Some of the older fans do be weird. I mean, I'm an older fan, but I'm like, oh Lord. But yes, these men yes, they be trying to see if they have bras on. So they tell the girl groups that whenever they go to fan meets and fan signs, if they can, depending on the outfit, to make sure they have a bra on. Because these men be trying to see if they got a bra on. And then if they know you ain't got a bra on, they be sitting there like, just staring at your breasts. Or they'll go back online and be like, ooh, I went to this fan meet and she didn't have no bra on. The staff should protect them, but they let certain things slide. But there have been fans kicked out of fan meets because they just went over the top with it. Like they was just doing too much, You don't like strange people touching. I don't like people touching me, period. I don't like no hugs. I don't know you don't hug me. Yeah, you get to, yeah. So like I said, y'all talk about the boy groups. I'm like, baby, the girl groups just deal with these inappropriate men, just inappropriateness, just perverts, like, and then like I said, y'all haven't wandered into the male fan groups. My bitch ass wandered online into the Korean male fan groups. Oh boy. That could be a whole video within itself. I wandered into Korean male fan. Oh boy. Hi-oh. I was like, what is up in here? Holy shit. I was like, what y'all talking about in here? What? Girl, I was like, yes, I did watch it live. It was great. We watched it live. Yeah, I see the fangirl kissing Jin's neck. I wasn't mad at her. I wasn't upset. Everybody was upset. I was like, I wasn't upset with her. So yeah, shoot your shot. I was like, go ahead, girl, high five. I wasn't mad at that lady. I was like, well, I think it was a spur of the moment. I think she was just excited. And sometimes you don't know where that's going to take you. Because I don't know, like people get excited and act strange. But yeah, if you wander into the male K-pop fan groups, oh, you will see lots of fan cams slowed down on minors. I was like, isn't she a minor? And isn't she like 16? Like, yeah. Matter of fact, a lot of the girl group fan cams that you see are done by men. Girl, I'm telling you. I'm here to tell you. A lot of the girl group fan cams are done by men. and they repost them and they slow them down. And sometimes they put them to music. And sometimes they slow down certain parts to see if they got safety shorts on. Like I wandered into this group and was shocked. I was shook. I was like, oh. So to me, most of the male K-pop fans, unless they're gay, are perverts. Because I've wandered into these Korean groups and they talk about, girl, they talk about some things. I was like, what are y'all talking about? And I just would lurk and just read the most inappropriate, sexist things that I've, misogynist, sexist things I've read about young ladies. They do these fan cams, they slow down these fan cams, they focus on their booties and their breasts and see what kind of safety shorts they got on. And especially the ones that show up and ain't got no bras on, they'll slow down them. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. The men, yes, honey, the men are something else. From what, like I said it before, from what I know, men in Korea are perverts. They're just like any other man anywhere else. They're. I said the male idols be hoes. I said it on my Patreon. The male idols be hoes. I might have a whole series telling y'all because I can't really say it on YouTube, but they be hoes. Like they are sex pests and weirdos. Like a lot of them are, and especially the idols. The male idols are weirdos. They're like y'all, they are weirdos. I've heard enough to be like, oh, they real weird. They're sex pests and they're weirdos. So when I see idols, I'm like, I bet he's done something strange. Because they sex pests and weirdos. Like a lot, because a lot of them, especially the ones that started really, really young, don't know how to act around women because they spent too long in the industry. And so they don't really know how to interact with women. Because Korean society is very split, like gender wise, when it comes to like friendships and stuff. It's not like here in the West where you have male friends and so they don't really have male friends like that per se. Um, so it's just culturally is very different. But to be an idol, a male idol, is just it's full of perverts and sex pests. And like you'll see it is like I said, I'm not breaking any news. You can watch videos on YouTube where chicks who used to be idols will tell you they have stories. I report on these stories all the time about people who used to be idols and the females, and they will tell you that they don't like being around these male idols, that they weird. They will tell you that these male idols are players. I said, how many times do y'all have to see articles? I just reported on an article recently where there was a lady that was part of a group, these two ladies part of a group called Lovelies that was around in 2018, 2019. And this chick had a boyfriend who was an idol, and he was trying to talk to her and her group mate behind her back. She because they didn't nobody knew they was dating. And so she found out that he was trying to talk to her, and she confronted him like, are you trying to talk to my bandmate? He lied and said no, it was the other girl's fault. Baby. And then so she confronted him, and then he ghosted her. And he never talked to her again. And that was supposed to be her boyfriend. And so you see this all the time that the idols um they'll date different women at the same time. Some of them in the same group. And they don't care. They just hooking up. They just I say dating loosely. They just hooking up. They just hooking up with these girls. Yeah, yes. I have heard a lot of inappropriate things. I tell you, I'm telling y'all, my Patreon, I'm about to. There's an influencer, and I say influencer. I say that in quotes, because, but she came out and did a video about a member of Rise, and she since deleted it. But her story was kind of true. But I watched her video on I think it was Instagram or Twitter, and I'm like, and I'm gonna do some clarification of her video because some of the stuff that she's saying is not true. Some of the stuff that she's saying is she's not telling y'all the whole truth. But she took down her video. But she talking about she had sex with him in a hotel, and I know which one. I know which one. Arise, and it's come out that that's. But she took her video down. She got her money and took it. But yes, there's like I told y'all in my other video that a good manager is there to procure women. I told y'all that's what a good manager does. There's no point in having management if they can't get women for you. And a lot of these managers, that's what they do. They get women for the idols because they want to have sex. It's not anything. And so they're not in a relationship with these women. And a lot of these influencers y'all see online in Korea, are just prostitutes. Like they're really, again, I didn't know any of this. This is not my personal experience. I had to have people be like, hey, peep game. And I was like, they were like, oh, let me tell you about the influencers. I said, what about them? They're like, well, a lot of them are sleeping with idols. I said, bitch, what? My jaw dropped. Oh yeah, some of them claim to be influenced, but they not really. They just sleep with idols and entertainers. What? They're like, oh yeah, especially the Chinese ones. What? They're like, oh yeah. I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, they'll fly them in from China. I said, what? I said, wait, tell me something now, Oprah. I said, come on now, Oprah. Tell me, Oprah. Oprah's like, look, let me tell you. Let me tell you the truth. He's like, they fly these influencers in. There's a lot of Chinese ones that sleep with idols. I was like, what? I'm like, for money? They're like, yeah, for money. What? They're like, yeah. And then ever since I was told this almost a year ago, now all these things come out with these influencers. And I'm like, I said, Oprah, you were right. And he's like, I told you. I said, all these influencers is coming forward talking about, I slept with this idol, I slept with that idol. Girl, they be all over the internet talking about they sleep with idol, and some people don't believe them. And I be like, I believe you. My Oprah told me that's what they do. And I was like, man, whatever. And now I'm like, I said, they really be sleeping with the idols? They like, yeah. They like, that's what these quote unquote influencers or Instagram models. They like, how you think they get all their followers and get all their money? I'm like, bitch. They like, how you think they get how you think they be on Instagram wearing Gucci and Balenciaga? How you think they be wearing Valentino all the time? They either get it as gifts from the idols or the entertainers they sleep with, or they get money and they go buy it. But a lot of times, like, because I'm like, I know Instagram and YouTube is not paying them that much money. It's not. I know how much money you get paid. These influencers will have like 100,000, 200,000 subscribers. I know damn well you're not making that much money. I know how much they make on Instagram, and they're not making that much money. So I'm like, they have to get, unless they have a side business. Like some of these influencers are real influencers. Like they have makeup deals and hair brands and they have their own companies. That's fine. But some of these influencers you see who are pretty, who have lots of followers, and they just pretty. And you're like, so how do you make money again? And you're on the gram, flexing on the gram, and you're like, how does that even happen? Now y'all know how it happened. A lot of these influencers or Instagram models are part-time hoes. And I'm not trying to knock the hustle, but some of these they sleep with celebrities. And we notice in the West, like y'all know all these rappers that didn't slept with these Instagram models and influencers. Y'all know there are so many Instagram models that didn't slept with Cardi B's ex-husband. Y'all know Cardi B was mad for a hot minute because Offset was sleeping with literally every other fucking Instagram model. So yeah. So yeah, it's not just rappers that are sleeping with Instagram models. It's not just people in the West. They do that. They do this in Korea too. They sleep with Instagram models. Yeah, the same shit to be going on with yeah, the Asian IG baddies. Yes, that's how they get their money because they sleeping with idols. That's how they get paid. That's how the idols will give them gifts and shit. They will get them Gucci bags and Ferragamo and shit. While they be up there with their bag in their hand, knowing damn well that they dating a member of a group, and this motherfucker then gave them all kinds of bags and they give them all kinds of gifts. That's how it go. It's just, either I give you some money or I'll give you. And then with the idols, a lot of times they get shit for free. They have brand deals, so they get a bunch of shit for free. So they giving them Gucci and Calvin Klein, all kinds of shit. Who you think they giving it to? They give some to their mamas and their sisters and relatives, but other times they be giving it to the girls that they sleeping with. They be giving all kinds of shit to them for free. Hello, just a girl. So yeah, that's just kind of how it happens. So I don't trust these male idols. As much as I love Sugar, baby, as much as I love Sugar, I'm like, he's rich, he's good looking, he's famous, he's good looking, he's famous. I'm just like, do I trust you, Sugar? No. Shit. I would be doing it too. I'll be a hoe too. Shit. I would be like, well, When in Rome, when in Rome, do as the hoes do. I'll be out there slaying every chick every week. For why? Why wouldn't I? Like, you missing your calling? I wouldn't be with either. I wouldn't be with a rapper or an idol. Both of them probably have STDs. I tell y'all in Korea, STDs is rampant. Rampant in Korea. It's bad. It's bad. I wouldn't be with either. I wouldn't be with nobody in it. I dated someone in the industry. Someone kind of famous. And so I dated a dude in the industry. I won't say what group he's in, but his group opened for Blink 182 back in the day. And he is still a musician. And I wouldn't fuck with him if you paid me or his lifestyle. And most people, because my family's been in the industry for a long time, the way I see singers is not good. Most of them are on drugs and most of them are whores, especially if they're guys. I told y'all if there's reincarnation, I want to come back as an idol. Because a male idol. Female idols don't have no fun. Female idols, they do go to clubs and they parties, but the male idols have more fun. They have a lot more fun. They live a more of a lifestyle I would probably be fun with. But STDs is rampant in South Korea. Like, it's just a thing. Like, you have dudes that don't want to wear condoms. Like, it's a thing in South Korea. Like, I don't. And I haven't been the only person other people, you can look up videos and people have talked about the STD problem in South Korea. Like, it's gross. And so this doesn't just happen with regular people. It happens with idols as well. It's just gross. It's just kind of gross. Like, they think they pull out game is good, but it's not. But that's why you have idols out here with secret babies. And I told y'all about that all the time. That story that broke about the idol running around with a secret baby. And that we still ain't figured out who it is. A famous active idol has a secret kid. And I said it wouldn't put it past me. I mean, there's a bunch of them got secret kids, but they don't say nothing, no. They just take care of their kid and call it a day. And then so many people got secret kids that are outside of South Korea. They in Malaysia and fucking China and Japan. A lot of them in Japan, from what I heard. And they just keep it on, they just pay the chick off and just keep it on the low. It happens. And once in a while it'll get out. And not just idols, but actor idols too. They trifling, they just as trifling. They be having chicks. I said, baby, if they would clock the abortion rate in the Korean K industry, y'all be surprised. They always, girlfriend be getting pregnant, they all be like, okay, go get an abortion. Left and right, baby. I have no delusions about these idols. These idols are not innocent. They are good-looking, rich, good-looking men who act accordingly. And in Korea, there is a lot of misogyny. There is a lot of misogyny. These men, oh boy, there's a lot of misogyny. These men, the way they talk about women when they with other men, from what I've been told, they talk about women like dogs. They talk about women like the dogs when they by themselves, just like everybody else do, just like any other country do. They ain't immune to that. They talk about women like we dogs, like they talk about women like what they look like and. Just like anybody else, when women ain't around, they have these men conversations, these locker room conversations. They talking about grabbing in the pussy, whatever. They be up here like Trump. Shit, that's the kind of conversations that they have. Like, if you would sit around and listen to idols talk, you'd be like, it's not shocking to me, because to me, men are men. It doesn't matter where they live. But Korean men have the extra layer of a lot of misogyny. And so some of the men, especially idols, think the women are disposable. They think that, like, I just get what I want to get and I'm gone. No one in the industry, like in the industry, I wouldn't, baby, I'll be planning my next life. I'll be ready to plan my next life. I would want to come back as a Korean male idol. Because they have all the fun. They're living the life that I would probably be like, I would be comfortable living that life. If I was a male, first of all, if I was a man, period, I would be like just living my best male life. Like, if I look that good, if I look like this and I had as much money, baby, you couldn't tell me a motherfucking thing. You'd be like, RM, I'd be like, I know what you about to say, but I'm about to go have an orgy, so I'll just talk to you later. The safe word is butter. You couldn't tell me nothing. I'll be like, if I look like this, I'll be like, oh shit. All right. Where are you going? It's orgy time. Okay. They be like, what? It's orgy time. The safe word is butter. Are you coming or not? You coming? You coming? No? Okay, well, I'll see you later. They be like, what? I said it was orgy time. I said it was orgy time, damn it. The same word is butter, goddammit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That is my personal morality. I would be like, it'd be like smooth like butter. I would be unstoppable. That I would be I would be, and then I would be so discreet with it that nobody would ever even know what I was doing. Like I would be so smooth with it because I have experience in how to be undercover with things from a time or two. Like I did a survey on my Patreon, and they were like, "Have you ever been handcuffed?" I'm like, "Lots of times." You're like, "What? Have you been handcuffed?" Oh, plenty. At least a couple of dozen. Like shit. Y'all didn't say I had to be handcuffed by the laws. Like I've never been in jail, but shit, I've been handcuffed a dozen time or two. Like that's how my morality fall. So I can just imagine being a man. Like it would be, that would be fun. To be a guy to me would be fun. I think I'd have much more fun being a guy. When I was younger, I was like, man, men get to have all the fun. They just do shit. You ain't got to worry about getting pregnant, and it's just a whole different, between lady parts and man parts. Like women, we're much more vulnerable to STDs because it can ruin your uterus. It can affect your fertility. Like we are much more susceptible. We take much more of a hit for having a sexually transmitted disease than a man does. Men, they don't. Women, it messes up your whole pH balance in your body. Again, it can affect your uterus, your cervix. The infection can be pervasive. Women, we have much more of a risk with STDs than men do. And so for us, it's imperative that we protect ourselves and protect our body. Men they just take some medication and they can just move on and they don't care. I mean, the drip will undrip and then the drip will undrip and the pain will go away and the lymph nodes will shrink and they can go back their way. For women, it's harder for us. It is much more dangerous for us to be out here in these streets doing something strange for a piece of change, unfettered so strap up, ladies. No STDs. Yeah, it's my PSA. Strap up, ladies, because it's much more detrimental to our health and our systems than it is for men. Because for women, we get it. It permeates our whole bodies. Like it just because we have cavern and it gets in our bloodstream and it just fucks up your whole life having an STD. But for men, they just keep on rolling. Yeah, like really, I tell women stay strapped up, man, because you can't trust these men. You don't know who these men are out here doing and what they doing. So, it's harder for us to get rid of things just because the nature of our physiology. And then, like I said, if you want to have babies, you have babies and you get genital warts or herpes or stuff like that, your kids can have it. It can pass on to your children. So these are things that people don't really talk about. And so in South Korea, it's like this stigma of like men not wanting to be protected. Like it's just this Confucianism. Like somebody explained it to me. I don't know what it has to do with Confucianism, but that's what I've been told. They're like, look here, Kiki, it has to do with Confucianism and manliness. And I was like, wait, what does it have to do with? And they're like, culture. I said, what? What is having a condom have to do with culture? Like they explained it to me one time, and I was like, I'm still confused. I'm like, what? I was like, there's no way I would be with somebody and then I don't barely even know this person and they not protected. You have to protect yourself. But they were like, these men, they don't want to wear them. And I'm like, a lot of men, they're uncomfortable. They don't feel good. The normal excuses that you get. But for some reason in Korea, it's kind of like a cultural thing almost. So in some places, not everybody, but yeah, you get the people that defected. And then in Korea, it's really looked at the woman's responsibility. That's another thing in Korea. It's looked at the woman's responsibility to get the contraceptive. So that is very different. When in America, it's kind of goes either way, but like the men expect the women to always have the prophylactics, which is strange, which is odd. But I think it's odd, but that's not the only culture like that. But yes, it's the men expect the women to take care of that. And the same thing with the birth control. I didn't know about that either. That the men expect the women to take care of on all levels of birth control. And I'm just like, okay, I'm like, all right. So they don't really have like you can be in a relationship with somebody and the woman has to breach the conversation like, okay, I'm on birth control and blah 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 blah. So it's always the woman's responsibility to get the condoms, to be on birth control, all of that. All of that. And the men there don't get a lot of STD testing. They look at you like you're the catalyst. That's how misogynistic it is. They blame, and then when they do get something, they blame the woman. So even though they may be the carrier, if both of y'all get something, they're going to blame you as a woman. They're going to be like, no, it's your fault. But wait a minute, I didn't have nothing before I met you, but no, it's still your fault. That's hard. I was like, bro, what? Yeah, it's still your fault. I'm like, I didn't. You had you. Well, you should have brought the condoms, bitch. Like I can't. Korean men be getting on my nerves sometimes. Like, oh God, like like that level of misogyny, like that level of that it's the woman's burden to do certain things. I'm like, really? Like, y'all, ugh. And like I said, not all men think that way. Some men are much more progressive, but it's just that attitude that permeates through South Korea. Men, that it's just like I said, I think that was one of the hardest things for me to really conceptualize is the level of misogyny. And I told y'all that it shows by the way they treat the women when it comes to crimes against them. Yes, that when it comes to SA and crimes like that, they don't get heavy hitting sentences because they have to wait a minute, hold on. Here's the one, here's the rub in South Korea. Oh, they have to go to sex education training. They have to go to sex education training. Like once they go to counseling and sex, they always sentence them to some type of counseling and let me tell you this education classes that they have to take about like how to not to be a rapist. I'm like, come on now. It does nothing. It does nothing. In the USA is different. If you essay somebody in the United States, depending on the state that you're in, you could spend lots of time in prison. In South Korea, it'd be like, a year, 18 months. And then like most of it is deferred. You're on probation. And it's like, eh, just take some classes. What? Take some classes. And them classes don't do nothing. And they be sitting up in them classes just like, the girl, they're not paying attention. Yeah, let them not be a teen. They really get off. You're a teenager, they really just be like, don't do that. Don't do that. You're not going to go to jail. Like, even though I disagree with the juvenile laws in America, but the juvenile laws in Korea is the other end of the spectrum. Our laws here are too heavy hitting, but in South Korea, their juvenile crime laws are non-existent. Like, unless you really like murder someone or hold somebody by a weapon and essay them, like it's something really severe, or don't let it be a drug charge because you're really going to prison then. Now, they're really heavy about their drug charges. But unless it's a drug charge, you can essay a woman, whatever, you can smack a woman and people be like, well. Well, that's when that whole y'all remember that whole Kim So Young, which he's still fighting in court, Kim So Young, because they were trying to say that Kim So Young, who may she rest in peace, took her own life, that she was dating Kim So Young when she was 15, and then people were outraged. And I was like, I don't know why in the fuck y'all outraged, because y'all be trying to hook up your 16, 17-year-old daughters with like 30-year-old men. So I didn't really understand it. Nobody wanted to have that conversation. I said, I don't know why y'all, I said, what y'all outraged for? I was like, but that's kind of how y'all get down though. I didn't understand the fake outrage. To me, it was fake outrage because I was going, they can't be, wait, they mad because, wait, it blew my mind that they was mad about that. They were like, she was 15, 16 years old, and he was like 26. First of all, there was no evidence. Second of all, I was like, wait, isn't half of y'all daughters, they know? I could go on and on about the hypocrisy of Korean society. People just wanted to drag of rich and famous people. And that's what it comes down a lot to in South Korea that I don't like. I love Korea. I love Koreans. I love South Korean history. I love the people, but the hypocrisy is what I can't get over because idols and famous people, they'll be all up in their shit about something an idol or a famous person do. But then the same shit goes in the house. So all the people mad about Kim Soo dating Kim Soo Young apparently when he was older. I'm like, but isn't your 17-year-old niece dating a 30-year-old fucking dude that's rich? Like they hook up their daughters with these rich older men. So I didn't understand it. I was like, am I tripping? Like, I'm like, but wait a minute, but don't y'all here hook y'all daughters up with older rich men? So y'all mad? I can't deal with that level of hypocrisy. Like that just blows my mind that people are like, well, but that's different. How is your 17-year-old niece dating a 30-year-old any different than this situation? Because they're rich and famous people? Like, okay, so I guess people can, be PDF files, but I guess idols can't. I guess that's fine. Either way, it's not okay. But you can't get mad at this dude when you got the same shit in your own family. Like, wait a minute. Wasn't your mama 17 when she met your daddy and he was like 24? Like, what are we talking about? Wait a minute. Didn't your parents meet when your mama was in high school? What? Wait a minute. Ain't your daddy 15 years older than your mama? What you talking about? I can't deal with that level of hypocrisy. Like, I get unnerved by that. I'm like, but Kim Soo, I'm like, but your mama, wait. How did your dad? Wait, your mama would carry the one, divide the two. Now I'm not good at math, but I'm like, isn't your daddy like 60 and your mama 40? Like, what is? Why you sitting up here with your old ass daddy? I'm like, come on now. Oh my God. Yeah, they were very nasty to Sully for no reason. For dating that older guy. He wasn't even that much. I think he wasn't even that much older than her. And they were grown. Sully was an adult. I think she was 19 and he was like, I don't know how old that dude was. I think he was like, she was 19 and he was like 20 something. I'm still not over Sully what they did to her. Yeah. Yeah, reverse. Like, I just be like, and then you see, older women dating younger men and then people, but I'm just like, but it goes on in Korean, like that's like, yeah, I'm just like, but women can't date younger men. Again, I can't be a hypocrite because every dude I've dated has always been younger. I mean, not criminally younger, but they've always been younger. My late husband was 9 years younger than me. So, and then my ex-boyfriend is 6 years younger than me. I've not dated a man my age and probably, I think the last time I dated a man my age, I was probably 21 or 22. I've either dated older or I've dated younger. So I've never really dated my age. I wonder what it feel like to date somebody my age. That would be weird. But I've dated younger. Like once I hit, I was married for a while, but once I hit like my late 20s, I think I dated one dude in my age before I met him. No, he was a little bit older. So I've always dated older or younger. I really date my age. But I would date a younger dude. I wouldn't date. I don't have a lot in common with people, with dudes my age anyway. But I've always dated younger. And it's just, and then I think it's because people take me for being younger. These braces don't help. These braces don't help. Because I go places and they're like, miss. And I'm like, miss. I'm like, I don't know if I should get offended or not, but people think I'm younger. Especially when I'm like all dialed up and I'm all dressed up. And people really think I'm young. When I get all juicy, that's what I call it, get all juicy. So when I go out places and I get all juicy, people really think I'm young. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. There's something going on. They talking about Bong PD was at the concert. But I'll read out the new. Okay. They talking about Bong PD was at the concert. He was spotted at the venue. Well, yeah, he's going to be there. And they was talking about they need to arrest him. Bong PD can't even go to the concert, y'all. Damn. Girl, the people was like, arrest him, girl. People was online, girl. Girl. They have photos of Bong PD. Look at Bong PD looking thin. It's right. So Bong PD was surrounded by staff and security. He was there talking to staff, which he should be. And people were saying that he shouldn't have been there. Why would he be there? Like, I can't fathom Bong PD not being there. And then they were saying, why was he present at such a sensitive moment? And they criticized the authorities. They said, so I'm like, what is he supposed to do? Sit at home and do what? Girl. Okay. There is no scenario I would think in my mind that Bong PD would be sitting his ass at home during this moment. I can't fathom anything that Bong PD will be sitting up here with his Fire Stick remote and he watching Netflix at the house like, yup. I mean, did they think he wasn't going to be there? I knew Bong PD was going to be there. Why wouldn't he be there? Girl. Oh, it'd just be so crazy. They talking about they need to arrest him. They ain't arrested him yet. It's been a year, over a year. He ain't got arrested. He's supposed to sit at home. He was supposed to be sitting at home watching Netflix. Yes, it was his idea. I was like, y'all expect Bong PD to be sitting at home. Why? Like, why would like he's supposed to go run and hide somewhere? I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, was he supposed to go run and hide? For what? Like, I'm not running and hiding because he being investigated. Shit. I was about to say something. Let me stop. I'm like, shit. Half of the K-pop executives shouldn't be there. Oh, right. He wasn't sitting at home scrolling through and hyping protest. I can't believe people were really thinking he was supposed to be at home. Like, what? Yeah, why can't he be there? He ain't been, they act like he already, if he was already, I mean, I'm telling y'all, I saw that on my flash up, Bong PD. I say, did y'all really think he wasn't going to be there? Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. Bong PD is going to be there. He's going to be there. He there talking to staff, coordinating stuff. Right? I guess he should have wore like a beard and I had a disguise. Maybe he should have wore a wig and put some makeup on and dressed like a woman. Maybe he should have been out there like Medea. He should have been out there like Tyler Perry, like a motherfucker. Like he should have been wearing a wig and a fat suit. He could have just been some fat Korean lady. Like maybe that's whatever they expected. He should have been like incognito, like a motherfucker. Like he in the shadows lurking, dressing like a woman. They be like, Bong PD, what you wearing makeup for? Why you Is you cross-dressing? Oh no, Bong PD is using pronouns now. Like, damn it, Bong PD, we do it. Well, I always do it. Like, what was he supposed to be doing? Lurking in the shadows, hiding. What if Bong PD was cross-dressing? I'm picturing Bong PD with a wig on. Y'all, hold on, give me. He looking like Medea. Like, don't tell anybody it's me. With a long beard, like, yeah, maybe you should have just dressed up in costume. Like, what you expect Bong PD to do? Like, I guess they expect him to be embarrassed. Oh my God. I'm just picturing Bong PD I'm picturing Bong PD show up and he got to change to like 5 different costumes. One of them got a beard, one's a woman. he's like, I got to keep these hoes guessing. He in the bathroom putting on different costumes. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Like Bong PD, how many costumes did you bring? I bought 5. Oh my God. Bong PD come out, bitch. He a pirate. What if Bong PD come out there and like was wearing them outfits like they wore in the swim? Bong PD come out with a naval outfit and a hat on. Bitch, let's just get cute with it. Let's just go all cute. He'll come out with his naval outfit on. Bong PD talking about swim, swim. Bong PD backstage talking about swim, swim. I just want to. Oh, I need some sleep. Oh, Bong PD wearing a naval outfit. He like, bitch, I'm here. Then he go backstage, and then Bong PD will wear all black and a hoodie, and he come out for like he be in the back for hooligans. He be like, yo, we hooligans, we hooligans. Oh, oh, my stomach. I just be like, what? Oh, Bong PD doing costume changes with BTS. Oh, I be like, oh, look at him. Like, oh my God. We back. I mean, I guess I'm like, if you gonna be in disguise, at least be cute with it. I'm just picturing Bong PD dressed like a naval officer talking about swim, swim. Oh God. Let me stop. Girl, I'm just like, I mean, if he gonna do it big. You just gotta switch the costumes up. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. I was like, what they expect? Like, it be so ridiculous. I'm telling y'all, I be laughing. Like, I be thinking, I be just stuff that they be mad about. I just be like, oh, like, yeah, with the village people line up. Yeah, with this different costume. Bong PD done lost a lot of weight. So Bong PD out here trapping them, y'all. Bong PD ever putting bitches in a thirst trap. Y'all don't know Bong PD. What time is it? It is time for me to go. I gotta go. Oh Lord, I gotta go wake up my child. Anyway, I'm surprised my kid ain't woke up. I don't hear her. Usually she set an alarm. But anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Yeah, my daughter should be ready. I gotta go. We got horse training. We gotta leave here in about 30 minutes. So she got 30 minutes to get ready. I didn't go on too long. Y'all done had me laughing about Bong PD wearing costumes. I'm just picturing it in my head. Bong PD talking about, hey everybody, it's me, Hitman Bang. I love when they make fun of him when he did that video. He talking about, hey, it's me, Hitman Bang. Let me stop. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Oh, yeah, I gotta go. Bye. Oh, Jesus. Hey, it's me.